yesterday. I think, no disrespect to Jack, because I like him. And I think Laura's okay. But because of that, I think you could have made him wait. Let's get Rosie in the box. Hello, Rosie.
Right. Also, I am really, really sick because I've got a really bad cold. But
Oh,
this whole parcel thing, I don't even know where it came from. Like, it's so bizarre. When was it? So I was out Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And then I think I came home Monday morning and there was like, as they've said in the video, they've said, we've got a photo of the parcel in front of your door. And then all of a sudden they've said, I accepted it. And I was like, I didn't accept it, like, because it was on the front of my doorstep.
sorry.
So,
I'm speaking to Rosie. Sorry, Rose.
no, it's all right. So I literally got home Monday morning, like early hours Monday morning, and there was like 5 parcels on my door. So I just like kicked them into the hallway, not thinking anything of them.
Yeah.
And I was like, whatever. Next day, well, I went to bed Monday morning, woke up in the afternoon, opened the parcels that I thought were mine. And it was from, by the way, everyone, it's from Manoir de Voir, if I'm saying that right, the brand. And I opened, I was like, I've not ordered anything from here. Like, what is this? So I opened it and there was a pair of black trousers and a black zip-up jacket. And I looked at it and was like, I've not ordered this. What is this? So anyway, whatever. And then I looked at the parcel label and I thought, is it one of my neighbours? So I looked at like the neighbour and I was like, is it one in? And then I saw my ex's name on there. So I was like, oh, he's clearly sent it to the wrong address, which I thought was weird in the first place, but whatever. And I just sat it to the side and I was like, oh, do you know what? I'll just, because obviously he's blocked and everything. So I thought I'll email him later. Not thinking anything of it, just thinking I'll email him, like whatever. Anyway, then all of a sudden I get sent this video. I think it was Sunday on a Monday night of Laura saying that. And I was like, what? Like, I've got no intention of keeping this parcel. Like, it's not. And the thing was, Jack's got my number, obviously, which I've blocked him. He's not blocked me. That's up to him. They were so concerned. Why didn't Laura drop us a message and say, you've got Jack's parcel, saying, is it
No, yeah, that's what I was thinking. Because you're not the kind of person to do that. And if somebody, and you've always said good stuff about Jack, to be fair, and you've never said anything bad about Laura. You just said you're happy for them both. It's nice to see Jack happy, and you've said that many times. You've never said a bad word, and I know you're not like that as a person. But I understand if she's attacking you over a parcel. Then it's obviously rightfully so. You're going to have a little bit of a go back, aren't you? So what's happened? What's happened with the parcels?
Well, the parcel got collected.
Parcel gate.
There's always a silly parcel, because as soon as I saw that video, because she's in this video, she's like, I'll come and drive up and get the parcel. And I'm like, well, come and get it then. I'm not bothered. Like, my address. Like, I don't care. Anyway.
Please do.
Well, I was just like, I'm not bothered. Like, why do I want your parcel? I don't
You like Laura, don't you?
That's
it's unnecessary.
I liked Laura. I thought she was, and I've always said, like, on here and on other lives, Laura's such a nice person. Like, I love what she does. Really kind. I'm so happy that Jack's met like somebody really like his person.
I've heard you say it. You've been in my box and you've turned around and said that. Sorry, guys, please keep tapping and sharing, guys. Let's get 100k before we start the FYP. You've always turned around and said lovely stuff, Rosie. You're always polite. You're always lovely. You're very gentle spoken. And I've never, ever heard you once get all right. Even that time you were being bullied and picked on by the evil army, you really retaliate in a nasty way. But there's only so much you can take if you're being badgered and called names for something you haven't even done. And you know what I mean? It's not your fault that Jack sent them parcels to your address. That's not yours.
I was just so surprised because, like I said, I was out and busy and stuff. So wasn't on TikTok, and I was like, and then
Laura's not the kind of person to, though, is she? Even though she should apologise to Rosie 100%.
Well, Talia knows I sent Talia the messages that I got sent from her, not from Talia, from Laura. After I responded, Laura could have did this in the first place. She could have sent me a message straight away and said, I know you've got Jack blocked, but can we sort this out? And I just said, yeah, sure, like, what's the return address? And I'll send them. So as soon as I saw that video, I messaged Jack, unblocked on WhatsApp, messaged him and I said, here's my bank details, send us 10 quid and I'll send you the parcel back. That, you know, that's fair because I'm not paying for postage back to wherever they want it. And that's what I said. And I said, I don't know why she's calling us a tramp and everything because I've done nothing wrong.
Yeah.
I said, this is the first time I've heard about it. No, if she really wanted the parcel back, she could have messaged me. It was only after that she messaged me and she was like, I think it was something like Rise Up or something. It was on my story, whatever it was. And I said, she wanted to arrange a courier to collect the parcel. I was like, yeah, whatever, fine.
I'll be honest with you, Rosie. I'm going to be straight to the point, right? If that was me, or definitely T, and that happened, and then you got abused, so you hadn't done. You would have kept the part. Would you have kept the part? I would have kept him.
I'm not joking. The messages I got from her another bloody army after it. After another one. The messages I got from that bloody Laura's team or whatever you want to call them, they were bloody awful. They're all me messages.
What have you done?
And I was like, I was like, I've not been. I've like been out all like weekend with me friends. Like,
hey guys, listen, right? Sorry, I don't mean to be rude. Listen, guys, I know some of you guys come over here and watch me, and you support Laura, and you do follow Laura because, like I said, there's no animosity or anything against Laura in my life. But I like Rosie. Why would you go over and attack Rosie, which is done absolutely nothing wrong? That's the one who sent the parcels to her house by mistake. And now she's only did 3 of those and then sent them back, regardless of it being a day or two. You know what I mean? She still sent the parcels back. Why would Rosie be attacked for that? You know, she's very pleasant. She's very lovely spoken. She's not a nasty person. So why go out your way to try saying nasty things to Rosie? I don't understand that.
and that's
what I mean? What's that about?
That was
What the fuck's that about? You know, you deserve an apology. You deserve apology for Laura. She wants to go mad at someone, no disrespect. She should be going mad at Jack for sending the stuff to you by mistake. It's not your fault, Rose.
And that's all I said to Laura in the messages. And Talia's got the messages. I said to Talia, not Talia, I said to Laura, I said, look, yeah, she messaged me and said, a parcel, someone will come today, Friday, and collect the parcel. Where will you be in between, I think it was 11:30 and 3:30? And I said, I might be going out about 12:30, but if I do go out, I'll leave it on my doorstep and I'll put a note on to say to collect it. And I said to her, but at the same time, you've literally went on TikTok, you've called us a tramp, you've done X, Y, Z. Do you not think I'm owed an apology, Laura, like as an adult to an adult?
You are.
Like, do you not think so? She didn't apologise, she ignored it. And I thought, I've gave you, and I asked her twice. I said, like, just apologise to me. I'm not bothered. I know we all get angry, fiery, whatever. But, I don't know why this happens. Like, I've never...
I'm just going to say how it is because I'm straight to the point. I'll always be straight speaking. Listen, and this goes out to Laura, and I hope she gets this message, to be fair, because I do like Laura, so I'm not going to slate her off because I think she's all right. But at the end of the day, you was with Jack before Laura. You know what I mean? You've never said anything bad. You've always turned around and said, you're happy for Jack, you're happy for Laura to move on. You've never said anything wrong. So I don't understand why if a parcel's gone to your house and you've still sent it back after being abused as well, right? She should be the person, regardless of her ego, and just say, do you know what? I'm sorry, Rosie. I shouldn't have went on the way I did. You know what I mean? Take it back.
And
He's obviously done it by mistake. Do you know, you probably went onto Amazon, clicked the first address. I don't really know because Rosie's name would have been there, wouldn't it?
But the thing,
Rosie's felt a little bit different to Laura, don't you think?
The only thing that I don't understand is I think it's maybe linked to his Apple Pay, maybe.
It could, because the stuff that came, you know what I mean? Was it the kind of stuff that you'd wear? By the sounds of it, there was a leather jacket, and that's the kind of stuff that she wears. So it probably was a...
No, it wasn't. It was his. It was for him. It was
it was for him.
It was trousers. It was a pair of like smart kind of, I don't know how to describe them, like black trousers and a black zip-up jacket. So it wasn't for her. It was
what you say? Sorry, I was yeah.
Yeah, and that was all it was, and it was just like there was no drama, and it was like all like Jack's got my email. He can still email me. He could have.
Listen, I'm going to say something. Am I shit stirring or stirring the pot? If I asked you what that email said 2 days before he got with Laura.
Jack knows what that email said, and Jack knows exactly what he said about the person that he's
2
now
days.
dating, the person that he's now dating, he said very disparaging stuff about that person. And I've got the email, and people have seen that email that I trust on TikTok. So you know Claire Bear on here?
Yeah.
She's seen the email weeks
Okay,
ago.
that's you. Say about subscribe to the Rickster.
Yeah, weeks ago. She's seen the email. So it's not something that I've just made up now. I kept this private because I didn't want people to know what he told me.
Okay.
And the email, it's not a short email, it's a long email. And Claire's seen it, my friends have seen it, and I kept it private because I didn't want to affect their relationship. Because
If Laura,
yeah,
it's a group for that. If there's anything in there about her, oh shit, she'll hung you and quartered. She's not the kind of person you can say things about. She's like you.
I would never.
Yeah, but it was 2 days before they got together.
In the early stages.
I suppose. I still want to see the. I want to see the email.
That's why I've never shared it, because we've all.
Can you share it to? Can you share it to T? I can read it and she won't, and I won't share it. Promise.
I'll share it to Talia. What he said.
You'll share it to Talia. Yes, I want to see it. I promise now. God's my witness. Without your permission, I would never share anything.
But that's the thing. We all say.
No. You're going to get the email. I want to see it.
We all say things that when you get into a, before you meet someone, you say things that you don't necessarily mean.
Queen.
Yeah, that's the thing. He did exactly the same thing to his ex before me. I'm going to sound so messy. So he did the same thing. Like, wait there, let me go into my emails. Wait there. Jack. I never replied to his email.
Men like that don't change.
You're 100% cheating on Laura.
Let me screenshot that.
Hey, Sherry, if I don't meet 100k in the next 2 seconds, you'll be getting cheated on and blocked.
And you can see that it was on the.
Don't you think? No.
I've squipped with Talia there.
Listen, like I said, I'm not going to slate. I'm not going to slate like Jack because I like Jack. I really do, right? But didn't weren't he messaging some Brazilian girl behind EQ's back?
I've sent you at Talia.
Yeah, but this isn't the same. In the beginning, men are a bit stupid. But
guys, can you get your harmies and bracelets in, please?
Yes, to see, I can't hear Laura.
Sorry, go on.
Rosie, I didn't mean to say
Oh my God, you just called Rosie.
I did.
Rose.
Don't forgive me. So all I want to say is it's very obvious to see that these two are having a lovely time together. But in the beginning, people are unsure of their feelings. They're going back and forth. He'd already had this shit with EQ. So maybe he said some things that he hasn't meant. But you can clearly see now that they're quite happy and their love is growing. So I don't know, man. Like, the email may have been a shitty move, Rosie. However, we're here for the tea. So send me the email. I want to have a read.
I've already sent you at Talia.
You've already got it.
I've sent you the.
You've already got it.
You can see the.
Can I read it? I'm not going. I'm just going to read it now.
You can see the date.
I'm not going to say anything. Rosie's there to see it.
You can see the date on there when he sent it. You can see the time. I mean, it doesn't say nice things about me. It says bad things about me as well. Like, I'm not painting myself in a good light. Did he
send it to you?
Yeah, to me. So
and he was not being nasty to you?
He wasn't being directly nasty, indirectly. But the thing was, I never shared that because, like Talia said, and I agree with Talia, they're obviously really happy and I'm happy for them. I've never came on once here and said, here's the email, look, this is what he's done and this is what he said, because that's not, I know what men are like and this is what men say. Like, he was in a vulnerable place, he wanted to get back together, I didn't want to get back with him. And that was, I never replied to the email. And then 2 or 3 days later, he went on that date. And that was that. And I was relieved. I was
Can I ask you a question, Rose?
Yeah.
I'm being like, I probably have been a little bit nosy, but like after obviously everything had died down before he got with Laura, why didn't you get back with him?
Because it just ran its course. It was too much drama between different things. Jack had done something on live that I didn't agree with what happened with Canadian Angie. Jack then shared different things that I didn't want shared, and it was never going to work, and that's completely fine, and that's why I was really happy that he'd met Laura. So I was like, great, he's got someone that's really kind. Jack loves animals, like they're both really good together, etc., etc. I just didn't get the venom that came from Laura the other day about this parcel, and that's what upset me. I was like,
I don't understand that either.
I was like,
It's not like you've messaged Jack or done something wrong. He's made the mistake. Yeah,
and it's
Rosie,
like I've never like said anything. I'm not going to share anything on TikTok, but I'm very happily with somebody else, and I'm not in that. I don't want to be with Jack.
Yeah,
I don't want to be with him, and I'm happy that he's with Laura. They look happy together.
I think I think that honestly, they do look really nice together, and she seems happy and he seems happy. I can't say they do because they do, and you know what I mean.
And that would be like, I'd be being I'd be like, completely like contradictory if I'd done what his ex had done to me and went on and been like, she's this, she's that, how dare she. I was the opposite. I was like, I'm really happy that, they've met each other, they're happy, they're good together. I was the complete opposite because I was happy that he met somebody, because all I was getting was just begging messages, everybody dating him. It made me feel sad that I had to keep saying, like, I love you.
You don't. Rosie's with somebody else now.
Yeah.
Rosie's got somebody else.
I don't mean, and that's saying like, he's happy, I'm happy, and it's just weird how, like, it's strange how the only thing, we all get angry, say things, whatever. I just didn't like being called a champion the other day. That's that.
Answer this question then, Rose, if you don't mind me asking, please. And if you don't mind answering it honestly, would you? If I ask you a question, would you answer it honestly?
Oh, no, yeah.
All right. If all the stuff never happened with Evil Queen and what she turned around and said and what she did to you and ruin your business, everything, would you still be with Jack now? Be honest. Honestly. No, you're somebody else. It might be a bit difficult. But if that stuff never happened with Evil Queen, would you still be with Jack?
It could have been a different story. That's the thing. I can't sit here and say yes, because we were very different once we got to know each other in terms of who we were as people. But at the same time, might have it worked out? I don't know. It could have, but it got too messy. And the reason it got messy, as everyone knows, and as Jack knows himself, it's because of what he does for a job, as everyone knows, and I'm not going to mention it, because of what he does for a job. That's where it got messy. And that's why.
Spicy.
And that's when it was too much.
It's just spicy stuff.
And that's why no, not that stuff, the other stuff.
No, the other stuff. Oh.
The nose stuff. And that's where it got messy. And that's when I had to exit, because I was like, I was getting put into a position of, I run a kosher business, do you know what I mean? Like, it's not anything dodge. And he does what he does. I don't care. It doesn't bother me. And it clearly obviously doesn't bother her. It doesn't bother me.
Somebody told me that EQ was his best customer.
Well, who did... I think it was... I don't know how I told this, but... Not all is what it seems. Is when his ex, the evil one, says that she paid off his debts. Let's put it that way.
She never.
She paid them off, but she paid them off not because of Jack. She paid them off to protect someone that she's very close to. Put it that way. So
does it begin with a D?
It certainly does. So. Let's just say that Jack had a certain amount of supply left over and needed to get rid of it when he moved to Wigan.
Yeah.
And this person that she's close with agreed to take that supply from him for a certain price. And obviously, I don't know if you know how that business works. I know, because I've dated many stupid people. And Jack owed the person above him a certain amount of money, and this person that's very close to EQ had agreed to give that money for this supply and never did. And that's why Jack got beaten up and everything. So that is the real truth. So when she keeps claiming that she paid off XYZ, she paid it off for her friend. She didn't pay it off for Jack. She paid it off for
Buckley.
Yes,
Zero.
exactly.
We're not going to. We're going to refer him to Dirty Danny.
Yes,
No, he's an absolute
that's probably best.
Dirty Danny. Is that guys? Anybody from now on, he's Dirty Dan.
That is the truth, and that is literally what I was told, what I've seen in messages. And again, this goes back to the thing. I've never
Dirty Dan, and he did it.
I've never reviewed the email. I've never revealed this. This is 100% the truth. I've never said it before. This is what happened, and this is why she paid off that. Because why would she pay off such a large amount for anyone? She paid off the large amount to protect her friend.
That's your question.
Yeah.
How much?
It was in the thousands, the upper thousands, not over 10, but not below 5.
No way! She fucking crazy me.
Yeah. So she did it, and the thing is now, because I don't have anything to do with it, I don't care. Like I really don't give, but I don't care anymore. But Jack will even admit it to anybody himself. And the thing was, when I found all this stuff was going on behind the scenes, that's when I backed out. And that's why when you're asking me the question in a roundabout way, would me and Jack have lasted? Probably not, because he's still in that lifestyle, and I'm not.
You want more. I don't know whether somebody's going to come through your front door.
Exactly. I don't have anything to do with those sort of debts. Like, that's not my life. Like, we've all done things in the past. I'm not saying I'm against that. I'm just saying that's the fact that she makes out that she paid off that for everything. No, she paid it off because
thank you for the apple shot.
He moved to Wigan. He had an outstanding amount of this stuff and needed to get rid of it. She connected him up with DB, Dirty Danny, let's say. And DB said, I'll get them, I'll take them for, let's say, X amount of money. So Jack gave that person the amount of stuff. And obviously the person that Jack gets his stuff from was saying to him, like, where's the money? Like, where's the money? Like, give us, this is your kind of last amount, kind of pay off and then you're done. And Jack's like, well, I'm still waiting. And obviously that Danny guy never paid EQ or Jack for the last supply. So Jack had to take it on the chin and get beaten up. And then EQ paid. So it wasn't Jack's debt to pay off. It was her best
beat Danny up. Danny deserved the beating, not Jack.
Yeah.
But it was Jack that got beaten up because Jack went back to where he lives in Oakham. And Jack was the one that got the punch in.
Sorry. Listen. Anyway, guys, just listen. I don't let anybody in the box not listen. Number one, that I know you. Number two, you subscribe to me or you're here every day. I'm not going to have somebody jump in my box who says they've got a higher IQ than me. Just say, what, by the way, you're never in my life. You just want a bit of clout from my name. So if you're going to subscribe or you're going to say what you want to say, then let me know. But don't jump in my box because you'll just get blocked and I'll never see you or hear off you ever again. You'll never get in my box for clout, not unless I'm decided to open up the boxes. Okay. Sorry, Rosie, carry on.
No, that's just genuinely the truth, and it's nothing to do with that's gone back to his other relationship, doesn't it? Like, that is the truth. And I think I told Talia maybe, or Claire, I don't know. I've told people about this before in my private life, and so it can all be backed up. Talia's got the email that you can see that he messaged me for that Valentine's Day. I was going to say after Valentine's Day, and it's like I've never wanted to share anything about this because I've got no beef with Jack. I've got no beef at all. And it was when she came on the other day and called us a tramp and accepting a parcel. I didn't accept a parcel. They left it on my doorstep. Like, I moved the parcel inside my house. That was it. And that's what's caused all this. So if she wants to come after me, it's like, just leave us alone.
I don't understand why. You know what I mean? Like I said, I think she owes you an apology, and hopefully she sees the live and this.
And what he's told her, he might have wound her up,
Oh.
He might have said lies, like, oh, she's got the parcel, I've got the photo. And...
Have you read the email yet?
No.
You not tell the truth. Have you read it?
No, my phone's charging.
I want to read the email.
The emails, like, it's all the emails, and like I said, it's not exactly wonderful about me, so I've got nothing to.
It's definitely due to Rosie Coco. Look, I'm going to say how it is, right? You know me, I'm straightforward on this fucking app. If somebody's Rosie, and I'm not just saying it because I like Rosie, because you know that means Sally. I think a lot of Rosie. Rosie's a lovely, pleasant lady. She's a lovely girl. She don't deserve any kind of hate, any kind of abuse. She don't say anything wrong. And I've never really heard her get fiery or defend herself when all these people have abused her. I really haven't. So honestly, we know that Laura can be a bit fiery. We know that, but I think she's in the wrong this time. And I hope, hopefully, because don't forget, they were together before Jack even got with Laura. And now, obviously, Rosie's moved on. She's with somebody else. And obviously, Jack said that by mistake. Rosie don't deserve any hate. She deserves an apology. Do you know what I mean? And I hope she says, you know what? Yeah, I am in the wrong. I apologise because, like I said, Rosie's nice and pleasant. And if she knew Rosie and spoke to Rosie, thank you, what's TikTok, then everyone will know that she's a lovely person. But maybe Laura hasn't got out of the way to watch any of her content, look at her in the boxes, how pleasant she is. She hasn't done that.
That's the thing. I don't, you know, we all know what exes are like. I don't expect her to understand me or anything. And it's not that I want an apology. It's more that when she messaged me, I said, do you not think I'm owed an apology because I've literally done nothing wrong? Like, if I wanted to keep the parcel, I could have filmed myself burning it in my garden. Do you know what I mean? Like, made content out of it, did something with it, and been like, you know, this crazy ex. That wasn't my thing. It was like, I tried to get it back to him. And it's like, I've got a life as well. I don't spend it on TikTok and like constantly like watching things. And it was like I said, I've sent this thing and I'm like, like what? And I was like, I just got in for a night out. So I was like, half reading it in bed, and I'm like, what's going on? Like, what have I done now? And
you ain't even done anything.
And I was just like, the parcel's there. What did they think I was going to do? Like, advertise it on like some sort of selling site or something? Like,
no, yeah, okay. You're just not. You ain't like that anyway. Do you know what I mean?
And the thing was,
like that?
The clothes went. Sorry, just I need to cough. The clothes aren't even that expensive. It was like 100 quid's worth of clothes. It wasn't like it was like a Louis Vuitton bloody scarf or like a Gucci pair of trainers or a Burberry, whatever. It was literally just like 100 quid's worth of clothes. And I was just like, I'm not going to like sell them and make like a fucking grand here, am I? Like, it's not a big deal. Like, you know, and when it was, like I said, and I don't want to keep repeating this because I know that to a lot, but it was more the fact of, we're going to drive up to it, and I thought it's going to cost you more in petrol to come to Newcastle than it is in the clothes themselves.
Babes, will you do me one favour? I need to make a quick call. Would you just come speak to Rosie a sec? I need to make this call. It was 2 hours ago.
I'm done. I'm meeting Jane over here, banging everything. Bye. Wait. Don't do anything because your phone's still on. Let's remove this. Hello.
How are you, Talia?
I'm okay. You know, I was so shocked to see the drama because she was so angry, and it wasn't just oh, you tramp, can you send back our parcel? Like, she went on, and if you don't send the parcel, I'm going to drive up there, or I'm going to get my ex-daughter-in-law to drive up there, and it was a bit extreme, wasn't it? It was a bit much.
Like I said to Ricky, I got in for a night out, and I was like, I opened my messages, I was like, oh God, what have I done now? Like, what's And I watched the video, and I'm like, oh, like, we were going to sort this out. It wasn't a priority for me. Like, what? I get the parcel the same day, and what I meant to, like, I'm busy. Like, I've got stuff to do.
I know.
I'm not going to sort the part. I'm not going to, like, as soon as I get the parcel, I'm not going to be like, I've got your parcel, Jack. Here it is. When do you want me to send it back? I was just like, just give us a day or two to like work out what's going on, and you'll get your parcel back.
No, but you know what I think? I think he's wound her up. I think he's said, you know what, I've delivered a parcel to Rosie, and I can see she's got it, and she's not said anything. And I think she might be trying. I think he's wound her up because at the end of the day, Laura's a 40-year-old woman with kids and grandkids, the business owner. Like, she's got intellect. Maybe she's not got emotional intelligence.
I even said the day the parcel came, like I said, it was left on my doorstep. It wasn't in I didn't accept it. They were making it like I signed for it and everything. I saw it.
Yeah, that's what I
And I
thought.
was like, no, it was on my doorstep. They said there was a photo of it on my doorstep, which there would have been.
Yeah.
I went out with my friend Kelly. It was sunny here for a change. We went to a park near mine, walked round. And this is all like documented on my Instagram story, so you can see like I'm out and about. I'm not at home. And I said to Kelly, I said, "Oh God, you'll never believe what happened. I got this bloody parcel for Jack today." I said, "How strange! Like, why has he sent it to my address?" Like, that was it. And I know Kelly was like, "Oh, what was it?" And I was like, "Oh, it's just a jacket and trousers. I'm going to send him it back, but I'll sort it out later." And that was the general conversation of like, I'll sort it out when I'm ready.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't like a big deal. And I
So
thought,
why did you then retaliate with, yeah, well, you want to see the email that he sent me 2 days before he got with you, love?
I was pissed off. I was so, and the fact that she'd called me a tramp, and I thought, you don't even know us.
Yeah.
NJ, yeah, I did open it NJ because I didn't realise who the parcel was for. That's what I've just explained.
Yes, Trucker G. Well, who was it addressed to?
It was addressed to him, but I didn't look at who it was addressed to.
You just opened it.
There was 5 parcels. There was
Hey, are you sure?
there was 5 parcels, including that one, and I just threw them all in the hallway and opened each one. And as soon as I saw that one, I was like,
Thank you, Trucker G.
I was like, what is this? And then that was it. There was nothing. There was no
Oh
big
my
conspiracy.
goodness. Yeah, but the can of worms you have opened with that email now.
Yeah.
But I see, this is what I said to Ricky. When I first got with Ricky, it was hell bent, like everyone was coming out of the woodwork. He sent this to me 2 months ago. He said, you know, he was a single guy. The gap between you and Laura were what, weeks?
Yeah, about 2 weeks, yeah, something like that, yeah.
What is it with him? Like, he doesn't waste time, does he? He's like, I need a woman
Good
now.
for him. Good for him. Like crack on. And that's the thing, like that email doesn't really mean much, and you've got the email. It says
I'm going to dissect it. I'm going to dissect it. I'm going to read between the lines.
You can read the lines and see it, but let's face it, you know, he said things that he just wanted to get back with us. But this is before he was with Laura, not when he was with Laura.
Yeah, so he's then obviously, thank you for the crabby. Thank you. Our gift goals tonight are crabs. So if you want to give me crabs, please do send some crabs. I think he sent that to you because he had genuine feelings for you, Rosie. So like, it's not even that much of a surprise that he's sent that to you, you know, because the feelings were real. You two had amazing chemistry because he spoke about it so openly. Then he's met Laura, and he clearly just had this spark. And I think she's given him this world that's away from city life. You know, he's now shoveling manure and wearing wellies and a flat cap, and they're doing nice things together that maybe.
I think it's the best thing for him. It's the best thing. And that's what I've said all along to my friends in real life and friends that I know from here. I said, I think this is great for him. Like, it's the perfect way to get him out of the life that he was in.
Yeah.
He's moving into a better life.
Yeah.
Like a more simple life that's genuine, complete. And it's going to give him what he wants. Like, and that's good. And that's what I've said all along. I said, I'm so happy for him that he can move away from the. All of a sudden the other night, this whole parcel thing opens up, and I'm like, oh my God, what?
It's such a shame because there was so much like amicable behavior between you all. Like, it was really lovely. No one cared. Nobody spoke badly. And then boom, this parcel, and it's like, it's erupted, and it didn't need to. It could have been so simple. Because
all
even
she
the email is totally irrelevant. He hadn't
yeah,
met her
the email's
yet, and you two
irrelevant.
were over. Like, it doesn't even matter. Now it's like, I don't know. I feel like Laura should just apologise and say, look, I've obviously got wound up over it. I thought it was this and it wasn't. And
That's the only thing that annoyed me. And like I said to you in those messages, I offered her the opportunity. I just said, look, that's fine. Get your courier to collect it tomorrow. Tomorrow. This is yesterday. I said, please, get courier to collect it. However, I will say I am disappointed as two adults that you have said that on live. Do you not think you should
it's so sad because
apologise
you're
for
not
that?
a tramp. You're not a tramp. You're not a tramp at all. You're a decent person. How dare they speak about you like that? They don't even know you. And what the thing is, they don't know you. None of us know you. But what we do know of you is you've always had amazing grace and decorum. You've conducted yourself very well. Even me and you have had spats in boxes, and you've never
Yeah.
gone for the jugular. You've always been really classy. So no one could ever call you a tramp, ever.
That's all I wanted was just an apology. We all get fired up. We all say things in the heat of the moment especially when it comes to relationships and exes and whatever else that, we can all say things. And you've seen in the messages, all I've said to her is like, do you not think I'm owed an apology? Like, that's it. I don't need anything else. And she's point blank not done it, and that's fine. But
she should apologise, and not because we've told her to, but because she should just feel a bit bad.
It's just they've got to confirm to everyone that's in the chat. The parcel was collected today, I think it was about 1 o'clock today. Can't remember, maybe 5 to 1. It's gone. They'll have the parcel back whenever it goes back, whether it's tomorrow or Monday.
Is there tracking on this parcel?
It was they arranged it. It was a Royal Mail. It's my regular postman that collected it today. Gave him the parcel, all wrapped up. They're all in, in their original packaging. The receipts and everything in there. It's all there. There is nothing. There was two items. 2 items are in the box. They'll get it back.
Oh, it's so silly, isn't it?
It's just stupid. It's like, and it's like, out of nowhere, like coming back from a night out, and I'm like a bit wavy, and I'm like, what the fuck is that? What's going on? I'm like, what's happened? And I'm like, this parcel, chemical blonde. What was in the parcel? Hi, Mojo. It was a pair of trousers and a jacket for Jack. For Jack, no, bullets in the parcel.
It was a bullet and a job.
There was that.
But Rosie, you're with somebody else now. You're really happy. Like there's no animosity at all.
Nothing. There's never been any animosity.
No, there never has.
Never been any animosity, and I've never ever spoken about personal things until now. And it's like, don't come at me and call me a tramp when you're calling me a tramp online over a parcel.
Oh, it's such a shame. Yeah, you should have put itching powder in the trousers.
Well, I just thought there's so many things I could have done, but at the end of the day, why would it be worth it? That's sinking to the levels of his other ex. Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, and
I'm not going to sing.
And the sad thing about this is that she, the evil one, will be loving this. It was killing her before that everything was so peaceful and happy and them two happy. But now she's probably thinking,
that thing that
it'd be just for the sake of shutting her up. It would just be nice for everyone to just go, okay, yep, sorry, that was a mistake. All right, let's just.
That's all I've done from my side.
I've seen that you even in your texts, you're very, very courteous.
I'm just like, she's a fiery character. It's done. She's not apologized. It's fine. I'm not going to talk about her. I'd prefer she didn't talk about me, but she can do what she wants. Jack hasn't spoken about us either. They're both happy. Let them be happy. Like they're in their own little love bubble right now, and that's amazing. And that's what they should enjoy.
When you see him in the outfit, Let us know what one it is and just be like, yep, that's the one.
Look for an all black outfit with a
Right, an all black outfit. That was at Rosie's house first. Right, I'm being kicked out my chair, Rosie.
Right, I'm going to get out the box and then let you go on with your show.
Well, go on, off you go then, Rosie. It's lovely to talk to you. Everyone give Rosie a follow while she's in the box. Give her a follow. She's amazing and she's part of the ARC agency. So she's one of ours. So please do give her a follow.
Right, I'll see you later.
Yes, we've claimed her.
Bye, 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 bye.
Bye, Rosie. And can everybody now send the heart me's and bracelets? So we want the heart me's and bracelets, please. And I would like some crabs. And my boyfriend would like some crabs. And I want to know where this freaking curry is.
I was fine. They said, sorry. They said, oh, they've delivered it. I said, no, you haven't delivered it. I said, don't know what I mean? That's like £54. You know what I mean? It's disgusting.
Is someone eating my curry?
Somebody's eating our curry. But they said they're going to send it again, so there you go.
Oh my God, somebody else has received our curry.
Yeah, exactly the same thing that's happened. There's Currygate and there's obviously Emailgate.
Oh my God, Jack and Laura have our... Rosie's got our curry.
Rosie, we want our curry back.
Give us our curry back, Rosie.
You know what it is? We live in Surrey, Maggie. You know, I think the packet of chips cost about a tenner. I mean, everyone was moaning yesterday about my Scotch egg. My God, Black Widow! Black Widow gave the Rickster crabs. Yeah, everyone was moaning yesterday because my Scotch egg cost me like £5.50. They were like, £5.50? That's my fault. It's where Talia lives. Anyway, guys, we're on 92k and there's 575 people in it. Are you taking the living... Keep calm, Rickster, keep calm.
Have we got a problem?
We've got a problem, people. And everyone just quickly go, because we've got an FYP show to do. Oh, did you take the thing off the screen? You literally clicked it off. I've got to really do it again. I've got to redo it now, babe. It's a pain in the backside. We've got a problem, do you know what I mean? Like, absolutely. We've got an FYP show to do.
I didn't want anyone to see your...
Now, I already turned it off, babes.
So I sent you a moustache.
Who sent me a moustache? Oh, Black Widow, thank you for my moustache. Oh, we love the Black Widow. We'll bring it to the front. Oh, that's what we want to do. Yeah, please, guys, tap and share. Get your heart me's in and the bracelets. Now, whoever wants to drop me a universe, we'll be friends forever. If you can't, steal your fella's credit card. That's what Talia does. Yes, anyway, let's get back to the FYP show. What? If I couldn't get my bloody code in then. Anyway, we're not even on I can't believe we're not even on all the Did you clip my music off, babe? You did, didn't you? You did. You're clicking my music off. That's so mean. What's going on now? Have you mirrored, babe?
No.
It's not letting me mirror. What's it doing that for?
I'll delete it and start again.
Not again.
Delete it from the list.
Delete. Do it again. You could phone all that veteran place and say, where the hell is our food manager? I
Can.
don't know what's going on. I just said I was annoyed.
Did you report it from there?
I reported it, yeah.
So it's missing.
Yeah, what's missing?
Just good. And then we'll keep the new one.
Well, hopefully it comes in a minute, so let's see what they say. I'm going to just do hello, Dawn. Anyway, bring it to the front. And here, what's going on here? Thank you, Black Widow.
Why did you press the music while you're boring everybody?
I'm just trying to sort it out. I know it's playing up. It's going onto all these different accounts. I'm trying to sort it. What's this? Let me play this. Oh, God, it's probably Rosie. Let me sort this out, please. It's going into DG Decors accounts. Beefs, bloody elusive Angies. Phone's playing it now. We're here. Everyone tap and share. Hello, Miss P.
When I look back upon my life, it's always with a sense of shame. I've always been the one to blame.
Martin Fowler. About it? Care about these things?
For everything I long to do, no matter when or where or
I know you, babe.
has one thing in common too. It's a
Thank you, Mother Glasgow. It's a sin. Hello, Ems.
everything I've ever done, everything I ever do, every place I've ever been, everywhere I'm going to.
Sebastian, go. How from my mic? What have you done to the mic, babe? You have.
So pure in thought and word and deed,
Where's my headphones?
didn't quite succeed.
I wish you'd leave my thing,
For
like.
everything I long to do,
She always messes it around, and then when I swear around with the book, she moans at me.
has one thing in common too.
Where? Pardon? I'm not deaf, but it's like, I can't really hear the music.
It's a sin.
The mic, yeah, it's not the mic. Yeah, but it was for me, Dad. So turn it down so I couldn't hear.
Everything I ever do, every place I've ever been, everywhere I'm going to.
It's a sin. Anyway, let's get back. Right, guys. Before we go on to the FYP show, I want to show you a few different things today. And this is not me being any cruel or I'm not being nasty. So, thank you, Rosie. Right. Just want to know what your thoughts are. I understand that ladies get lip fillers. I understand they get fillers. I understand. Don't want, you know what I mean? Trying to enhance the beauty. Okay. Do you understand this kind of look with like, and this is not me putting this lady down. It's really not before you start. What are your thoughts on this? Yes or no? I want to know. Yes or no?
Change the subject, but cut a long story short, I am divorced. I've been divorced for like 5 years now. I kept my last husband's name for some reason, and I've been dying to get rid of it for years.
What do you mean?
I want to go to my dad's name, which is Sinclair.
It is. Thank you.
Does anyone know a legit way? Because I've been scammed before.
was the only one?
Paid £80, received nothing. I was scammed.
Get lost.
And
if you do,
also
I'm packing
the
you in.
cheapest way to get it changed. Any advice would be highly appreciated.
Just to let you know, Essex Inc., your name is right. I've got literally nothing hatred towards you. You're probably an absolute amazing lady. You probably really are. And it's not about that. But obviously, when you're on the FYP, just to let you know, I play FYP. This is what my show is about, FYP. You are on the FYP. Just to let you know. I'm saying is, to me personally, I think that's a little bit too much. You know what I mean? You look like an attractive lady. Too much in your lips. I don't know who likes that. I don't know, but it don't look good. I don't think it's a great look. What do you think, babes? Like, be honest.
From sort of issues where she needs to do that.
I'm asking the audience. I'm not going to be the only one with an opinion. Guys, do you think these lips are going too far? Smiley faces, yes. Sad faces, no. I want to know. It's her choice, yeah, but I'm saying, evil, don't come in and do stuff.
It's done that.
He should have told her.
It's wrong for doing that.
He should turn around and say to her, listen, I don't think you need this many millimetres in your lips. It should be. Anyway, guys, smiley faces, it's okay. You would have that. Sad faces, not at all. Never in a million years. Let's go.
Should put music on when you're doing a part.
I'm doing it.
Father, forgive me.
I usually do.
Try not to do it.
Come on, ladies. Smiley faces, you don't mind. You'd have that. And sad faces, you wouldn't. Come on. Let's get voting. It's free to vote. There's 2 smiley face emojis at the bottom.
Whatever you
Vote.
taught me,
Stop being lazy.
I didn't believe it. Father, you fought me, 'cause I didn't care, and I still don't understand.
It was the wrong one, Lucy. We all do it.
So I look back upon my life, forever with a sense of shame. I've always been the one to blame.
So there you go. So we've how many people have voted? So 130 people voted, and 120 said no. So you know what I mean. The majority of you guys, not a chance. And like I said, if you're listening in, girl, just try and put down a minute. Honest to God, I reckon it'd suit you a lot better with that much in your lips. But everyone to their own. Yeah, beauty advice from the Rickster. Anyway, what else did I see today? Hey guys, just for you, I know I've got a lot of people in here, Mother Glasgow, and I've got a lot of Scottish support, I really have. So you guys in Scotland, I'm going to recommend a great place for you to go and eat because I've seen it on the FYP, and this is for the Scottish.
And Motherwell, trying them.
Yes, and it's her favourite place to eat.
Chat Inferno. Thanks to Jordan, the manager. So let's try it. See if it's 10 out of 10 banging or 10 out of 10 stinking. Ten out of 10 banging.
Oh, you Scottish guys. Ellie, give me crabs.
Let's try some chatting.
Well, Tracy absolutely loves it. She said it's absolutely delicious. So for all my Scottish fans who are in here, support me every day. Love a Glasgow and the rest of you Scottish amazing guys. Go and eat here.
10 banging.
Called Upper Crust. It's called the Upper Crust. If you don't believe the food's absolutely amazing and excellent, ask Tracy. I went to Tracy and asked Tracy. We gives it a 10 out of 10.
And Motherwell, trying.
Sorry guys, it's in Motherwell. For anyone who wants to know, it's in Motherwell. Upper Crust. Okay? Anyway, guys, I've seen this thing, babes, you know, not before we get into the nitty gritty, right? Oh, look, it's for the FYP and see different stuff. What's this lady doing with this pig? Pig looks so dirty and scruffy looking, and she's literally tonguing it. Anyway, watch. Yeah, this
Cadê você? Aí, ó, quer
Greasy.
subir, ó.
Subir não, vai apanhar. Você tá sem vergonha.
She's probably going to eat
Olha
it.
lá, brincando com a senhora.
Ele bate,
Look how he eats it, look at
ele morder, ele tá nervoso.
The Chinese eat everything.
Isso, meu Deus, eu não. Oi, ai, ai, ai.
What is it? It doesn't even look like a pig. It's like,
Coisa linda.
we got Miss Pat. Thank you, Miss P, for the money. Go.
Esse aqui que é coisa linda.
Look at him, it's I'd eat. He's going to eat him eventually. He's going to be eaten. Look at him, he's all this colour, he's greasy looking. He's all sweaty. I've never seen something like him. Look a little. Look, what is?
Brincar com o vô dele.
Tem uma força. Meu Deus do céu, meu Deus do céu.
Oh, thank you, Miss P, for the fist bump. Thank you for the fist. It's a Danny though. It looks really disgusting. I wouldn't. I don't like him.
I like him.
Oh, let me show you some car. Hey, babes, what would you do if this happened to our child? You ready? I see this today. I thought, why wasn't you looking after your son properly? You ready? You ready for this, ladies and gentlemen? You ready? Watch this. He can't get his head out. He's stuck. He gets stuck in there. We're keeping an eye on him. He can't get his head out. Actually, if I got my head stuck in there, Jack, I don't think I'd get my head out there. Keep an eye on your kids. You have to keep an eye on your kids. It could have been seriously. Imagine it's the glass like got shattered or something. Forget that. You'd be petrified. Do you know what I mean, Tracy? Hey, Janice. Hello, Danny. I mean, I'll be like, yeah, I don't like that. I don't know how they got him out. Why do we do that? There's something else I want to show everybody today as well. Right, I'm a Christian, and I know you've got some Christians in here. And I want to know if you agree with this. About what would you do if it was what can I say? This was B. Right. So this guy, actually, this young lad's gone round to take his girlfriend out. He's gone to take her out, right? He's phoned her, said he's ready to take her to the cinema. But Dad comes out and says, well, listen to it yourself. Tell me what you think of this. I think it's out of order. And she'll be coming round to your house. And then your dad say, no, you're not taking my daughter to the cinema. Watch, listen.
Hello, are you waiting for someone?
Yeah, I'm just waiting for Sophie.
I'm Sophie's father.
Hey, nice.
So that's Sophie's father. Sophie's out there. Sophie's in the bedroom, all dressed up, spruced up, got all the lipstick on, makeup on, got a bit of old stockings and suspenders, all ready for old Jack who sat in the car. And here comes Dad. Who are you waiting for? I'm waiting for my girlfriend Sophie. Yeah, let's go.
Meet you. How are you?
Very well, thank you. And I've just come to tell you that unfortunately Sophie will not be seeing you again.
He's told him that Sophie's never seen him again. He's booked 2 for 1 at Everyman. Do you know what I mean? He's got a Chinese ready to go. Do you understand what I mean? She told him tonight's the night after all these months of waiting. I mean, he's got a bit of champers in the boots, all ready kitted out. A couple of the old Viagra's. Do you know what I mean? And the dad's out there. Yep. You're not having our Soph tonight, mate. Hop it. Do you know what I mean? He's sat in the car. Look, that's out there. Sophie's in the bedroom.
But I'm supposed to meet her in about half an hour.
Yeah, she did.
I'd come pick her up.
We've forbidden to come.
She's been forbidden to come out. Do you know what I mean, Boris Bird? She's forbidden to come and see you tonight. Why? You know what I mean? I've 2 for 1. Are you sure? Do you know what I mean? We'll have to go and see the new Robert De Niro movie. What's that film called? The gangster one? I don't know. Okay, I'll tell you, what's that film? Minecraft. We'll have to see Minecraft. You and Sophie have been talking all week. Champagne's in the boot. I'm going to take care of her.
Go.
I promise you, Daddy, I will not give her the D. She won't get it. Obviously, it's not be fine. Daddy's on one.
She won't be seeing you again, unfortunately.
You won't be seeing him again, ever. Bye.
Why? I look after her.
No, it's just something that you don't really fit in with our lifestyle, and I don't want Sophie to be corrupt.
You do not really fit in with our lifestyle. Yeah. Our Sophie's upstairs. Yeah, we don't want you in our family.
You must not be Christian.
I feel sorry for Sophie. She probably thought tonight's the night, do you know what I mean? Probably went down there and had a little wax. But you never know, he's got the champagne, he's all good to go, and he's been set up for the last probably 3 weeks. He's probably been seeing her for 6 months, being a Christian. You know what I mean? And Daddy there's just, yeah, look out of him.
If that's something.
But me and Sophie like each other.
Yeah, yes, I'm sure. She'll soon forget. Unfortunately, you're not of the same faith. Sophie was telling me that, in fact, you have no faith.
Listen, if that was me and I was in the car with Jack, and Dad turned around and said, listen, well, my daughter's told me you've got no faith, you've actually got no faith at all, I would turn around and said, listen, I got converted yesterday and was baptised this morning. I'm a full-fledged Christian. That's what he should have said. He's got no brains. I would have said, bloody hell, amen, Jesus, please, Father, I'm with you. I would have said, straight away.
Oh, personally, I don't, but I understand people who do, and it's nice, and I don't have any problems with it.
Well, we have problems with it. We're very, very religious. We're devout Christians.
I would have said the nearest prayer that comes to my mind. I said, listen, I am a Christian. Do you know what I mean? Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be that. Everyone knows that one. Do you know what I mean? I would have said that. I swear to God, I'm full-fledged. I'm all in. I love our Soph. Mate. I thought Sophie went home.
Yeah.
And I don't want Sophie mixing with someone who hasn't spent the time
See what I'm saying, Blue?
connect with God.
I don't see why that matters. I'm nice to Sophie. I'm a nice person. I treat people well. I don't see what the problem is. And Sophie wants to see me.
Hey, listen, I swear to God, I would have been walking on water. You would have, man. I swear to God, to prove that I was a Christian. I swear to God, I would have had a bottle of water on me. I would have poured it all over me and then said, no, I am baptised.
Important thing in life.
Very happy with an atheist dating your daughters. That's the truth.
I wouldn't be an open.
Saying no, you wouldn't be happy.
Yeah, but poor old little Jack, he's probably got, do you know what I mean? Probably been to the chemist. All set for later on. It's a nice meal set up, champ.
Dinner.
It's God.
Yeah.
And God comes before me, you, and even my Sophie.
I said, yeah, hallelujah, God comes before everyone. I want to start getting on my hands and knees like the car. Hallelujah, hallelujah. I would have done all. I swear to God, I would have got straight out of the car, praising to the Lord Jesus. Jesus! Oh, I said to him, come over me. Well, that's what I would have done early. He's over me. I'm a Christian. I would have done all that. Sophie would have been coming out with me. She would have been out with me that night.
Me.
What? Sure.
Sophie wants to see you. I can't allow it because you do not see or feel God. In fact, you're empty.
But if Sophie wants to see me, we was about to go to the cinema, so if she wants to see me, surely she can see me. I don't see why you can stop her doing that.
I was baptised in the River Jordan in June, but I'm going back into the Catholic world faith. Yeah. Yeah. So we've so Paddy's dad being a full-fledged Catholic loves me. I am a Catholic. Hallelujah. Praise Jesus.
I'm the father. It's up to me to give her guidance in these things, and she has to follow religion. And our religion says that we only meet, love, and connect.
Can I not just speak to Sophie?
No.
Why? I've literally just been on the phone to her.
I forbid Sophie.
Have you taken her phone or something? Because she's not been replying. Right, that's why she's not replying.
Locked her in her bedroom now. She's in her bedroom now, and she's not coming out. It'll take a few days, but she will get over it. I'm sure you doing well. Please,
I'm ready to go out.
Live your life until you find the religion.
Sir, please.
Yeah, but poor Jack, man.
You just said, Ricky.
What did he say?
Taking her phone and I've locked her in her bedroom.
He's taking a phone and locked you in the bedroom. That's against the law, isn't it? That's mean. That's absolute mean.
That one's.
Please, let me see Sophie. Let me speak to her.
So Jack's going to get none of this then tonight, is he?
Outer road we are look. All over town I am searching.
No looking for Jack.
I must take home something. Good lord, tonight I must pick a pumpkin. I'm looking so nookie tonight.
No. Nookie. He's getting on nookie tonight.
I'm looking some nookie tonight. Just a little nookie tonight.
Anyway, Jack's getting no nookie, is he?
The only way you could do it now, my friend, is to start learning the love of God.
Yeah,
I want to do some FYP news. When did he finish now?
I
don't know who the dad is. Well, I don't think I particularly like him at the moment. I haven't had a word with Jesus.
respect that.
And when you...
Hey guys, please keep tapping and sharing. Get the heart meters and bracelets and share the live out. Let's build up this audience. Do you know what I mean? They only want fucking chaos, don't they? When I'm playing the good stuff, the lovely stuff, do you know what I mean? Let's come back when the chaos starts. The bastards, anyway. Do you know what I mean? With us, the firm. That's it. Sick of it.
You're going to church like we do 5 times a week.
Are we coming to see Sophie?
5 times a week! Remember what he just said to Jack? He said, listen, yeah, I want somebody to go with her 5 times a week, go to church 5 times a week. We are really, we ain't go to church 5 times a week. 5 times a week!
I respect that.
Now.
Right.
And when you are going to church like we do 5 times a week.
5 times a week!
No. I've told you that she's
This
in the
isn't
room
fair.
and she's not been allowed out of the room until she
This
promises
isn't fair.
to God that she will not see.
You're never going to see him again, ever. Oh, God, what does he want? We are. It's Darren. Give him 1 sec. What? What? Oh, the state of him. What?
Hello.
Do you want? I'm doing an FYP show. When you come on, my numbers go down.
Do you want me to put this on a plate for you?
Yes, please, babe. What?
How are
My numbers,
you?
I swear to God, if my numbers go down to less than 400, I'm kicking you straight off.
How are you?
I'm all right. Think I'm doing an FYP show. What do you want?
I was worried about you.
You're worried about me from what? I'm doing an FYP show. There's no need to worry about me.
No.
You can have one and that's it. I'm going.
Because I'm a good friend.
You're only listen. The only reason you've come live with me because you think that I've earned enough money to pay for you to get a gas cooker tonight. I am not paying for your gas cooker, and if you carry on, I'm going to air every single one of your WhatsApp messages from the past about you asking me to pay for you to get a gas cooker because I must have received it about 50 times, if not more, over the last 12 months.
No, I asked my dad to get me one.
Did he say your dad? What did your dad say? Did he get you one?
No, he told me to for.
Blame him. That dirty Darren. Oh, Dad, yes, son. I haven't really had it for ages. Any chance you can pray for me to have an old gas cooker tonight, Dad? The amount of pit money you're on, I'm going to kick you right between the short and curlies.
Nah, it was my dad's birthday yesterday.
So, your dad's... When did you ask him today or yesterday?
What?
When did you ask your dad for the gas cooker today or yesterday? You asked him yesterday, didn't you? Tell the truth.
Wednesday.
Oh, so on your dad's birthday, you asked him to get you a gas cooker?
No, my dad's birthday was Thursday.
God, you've got no morals at all. How can I blame you, though? You live in Garner Shields.
Wednesday.
You know, absolute joke.
I did say that Ed was going to get him one, and he told me.
I thought Ed said he was going to buy you one the other week, and he didn't go. Guys, listen, can we absolutely destroy Darren in this battle? Big up Mother Glasgow because he's a P to the E to the R to the V.
You know what? If I get a lion,
he's only on here now because he thinks I've got all the gifts and he wants me to get him a gas cooker for later.
No, you know what? If I get a lion, I'll shave my eyebrow.
You'll never go. When's the last time you had a lion? 3 years ago?
No, I think last year.
There you go. Thank you, Jade. We need 80 points.
If I get a lion, I'll shave my eyebrow.
If we don't get 80 points quick, you're getting blocked. They will get 80 points. How many points you got?
44.
Has anyone got give you? Yeah, we'll overreach target. Good. There you go. Darren, you went like you look at it, your hair's all over. Why don't you come on TikTok in front of all your viewers and followers? Why can't you comb your hair at least? You know what I mean? Or at least get in the shower.
I've been in the shower.
Yeah, probably Monday.
No, I was in the shower tonight.
What you say?
I was in the shower at 5.
At 5 tonight?
Yes.
Yeah, you fell asleep on live earlier when I come in there. You were sleeping.
Was I?
Yeah. Sleeping and live again. Big up, Jade Matthews. Thank you for smoking the life out of Darren.
Or were you singing?
Darren's been smoked.
Was I dreaming or were you singing?
How am I supposed to know if you're dreaming? Thank you, Black Widow. Thank you for the fed chocolates. Oh, Darren. Where's your team?
They're broke.
Maybe if you come live more, right, and started speaking and entertaining your crap followers, instead of falling asleep and scratching your nuts here and asking people to buy your gas cookers, you'd probably be okay, bro. But all you do is you come in here, you pick your nose, you scratch your nuts, you go to the toilet, you know what I mean? Always asking people for money and finger, and then you think, oh yeah, everyone, get me a gas cooker. I reckon under 400. Stinky said, I've got over 400. I'm less than 400 now because I'm live with you. Do you know that? This is what you do to me every single time. Do you know what? If you don't come over here later and drop me some of them things to hit. Oh, did you hear what I was going to say then? I didn't even mean to say that, because I nearly slipped up then. I really need. Send me some of them finger moustaches. Yeah, then you know what I'm on about, ladies and gentlemen. The finger moustaches. Then we're not friends anymore.
Moustaches?
Yeah, have you seen the finger moustaches? They're the best. Look, you go on like that.
No.
Guys, can somebody send me a finger moustache, please? Just one. Talia! Finger moustache. Why go live with him if you feel, hey, Nikki, I like Darren. I really do. So don't you start coming in, Nikki 57.
I know.
Is that when you were born?
Born or?
Come over here and start on me. You're old enough to be my grandmother. This is the conversation to get out of him, ladies and gentlemen. He just sits there. All he wants is
Why you run about Emma?
Are you going to go live with anybody else tonight? Hey, look. Isn't that brilliant? I love it. Thank you, Black Widow. Brilliant, mate. I love it. You're going to tell me you love
my dad's getting me a dartboard.
Oh, thank you, Polly. Thank you, Polly. Oh, Beth. Thank you, my Beth. What do you say, Daz?
My dad's getting me a dartboard.
A dartboard?
Yeah.
Throw darts at you. Rick, if you like him, why speak to him like shit? It's a Scottish
God,
Did you know, listen.
People.
Let me just say something before I go. Oh, you never even let me say thank you to everyone. Let me just explain something to you, right? I've known Darren for 5 years, okay? When Darren never had no followers, he had about 300, never used to go live. Till I got him live. And I got Darren around about 20,000 followers over a short period of time. And the next thing you know, I've introduced him to a lot of creators. And now Darren's very popular across TikTok with 108,000. Seeing all this. So I was the first one to speak to Darren. I've been to see Darren 10 times. I've took him out in London for drinks. I've took him out in Scotland. I've met Darren. I've stopped at Darren's home. I've took him out. He's had TVs. Everything. I look after him because Darren's my mate. Me and Darren speak every single most days. Okay, and this is our relationship. We have banter. It's called having a joke. Sense of humour, something that you haven't got. So do me a favour. Get your head and flush it down the toilet. All right, Daz, I love you to pieces. You've got to crack on with my show. All right, message me. Are you going to start? Are you staying live?
Yeah.
Yeah, staying live. Love you, bro. See you in a bit.
Love, bro. Bye.
Oh, Jade, sorry, Black Widow. Beth, thank you for all the gifts. I apologise. I never even. Should have. Sorry, guys, I wasn't being rude. I appreciate it. Anyway, let's get back on with the show. Yeah, I love Darren's a piece. These people are the snowflakes. It's our sense of humour. Anyway, back to the nitty gritty. Oh, what did I want to show you? Oh, God, yeah. I can hear the Beast song, babe. I want to play this video. Look at this. So, this guy had an argument on his father-in-law. Right. She wants me to do the FYP. I don't want to do the FYP. I want to show you some what's going on around the world. Look at this. Babes, I can hear the clap song. We don't want to listen to it. Ready?
Conlon's life, walking up to the front door of his future father-in-law's Oberon home. They have a brief conversation, but not long after entering the house, the 38-year-old would be told to get on his knees and shot in the head by his fiance's father, Army veteran Luke Simon. Simon telling a 000 operator he shot the victim about 10 times. 2 days earlier, Simon filmed on CCTV rummaging.
There's some pure fucking evil people in this world. Fucking evil, right? And you listen to the rest of the story that you see. This guy was his son-in-law. They were just about to get married to his daughter. And he took him down, got him on his knees, and he pleaded for his life. And when he got him in, and he shot him 10 times. What an unbelievable bastard.
through a safe to find what appears to be a pistol. His intentions seemingly clear. Today, Simon sentenced to 31 years jail for the murder of his soon-to-be son-in-law. Court documents revealing the relationship between the pair soured when they and Simon's daughter Linda began living at the same property. Things reportedly escalating when Luke Simon was served with a document asking him to vacate the granny flat he agreed to live in so the couple could begin renovations to the main house. The murder taking place months before Linda and Damien were due to get married. In a victim impact statement, Linda said that Simon could not face Conlon like a man and have a conversation like a human being, adding Simon's actions had robbed their 4 children of.
He's about to marry his daughter. They've got 4 grandchildren together, right? And then how can you take a man's life that is out to marry your daughter? You know he's got 4 grandchildren. How can you? I don't. Why would you want to do that? Where's the evil and hatred for that man in there? You know, he's the father of the kid. Don't really think of your grandchildren and your daughter. You understand what I mean? Because by the sounds of it, they were quite happy, especially if they were about to get married with the kids. Do you know what I mean?
A father's love, and that her son still walks around the house looking for his dad. Simon will be eligible for parole in 22 years. Massilia Eiley, NBN News.
Absolutely disgusting, man. His little boy, do you know what I mean, walking around asking for his daddy still. Never going to see his dad again, ever, because he was killed by your grandfather. So not only you lost your grandfather, but your grandfather killed you. You know, I'm just thinking of society today, like, where are people's fucking morals as human beings? Thank you, gorgeous. Did you wear that?
Yeah, I saw it.
It's disgusting, isn't it, babe? So fucking sad. Absolute sad. But anyway, let's get back to... Well, yeah, guys, so I want to play this. Does anybody know Rishanta? Does any of you people know Rishanta? Do you know Rishanta, don't you, babe? Does anybody know him? Babe. I need a drink, man. That's really hot. What? Turn my mouth off. What are them green things? Turn my mouth off. Baby, it literally just burnt my mouth. I'm not even joking. Jalapeno, it ain't even a jalapeno. It's hotter. It's burning my mouth off, man. Some green thing with loads of thing. Horrible. Is it jalapeno? What jalapenos? I've never heard of them. What? A green chili. It's the hottest chili I've ever tasted in my life, and I don't mind hot food. My mouth's in flames. Give me any drink. Oh, it's boiling. I'm not joking. What the fuck? Shit, I thought it was a pickle or something.
It was a green chili.
It was fucking horrible. I can't even breathe because of it. Oh, that horrible is the worst thing I've ever eaten in my life. Yeah. Right, Bob, it's burning my mouth off, man. How can he even get... They shouldn't even give you peppers like that. I need some... Oh. That's still a horrible thing. I hate peppers like that. Oh, God. I need milk. Anyway, that was swimming, mate. One of the 45. Grab up. Right, right.
It's a chili. He's such a wimp. Some milk.
I'm still on fire. Did you get some milk? Yeah, milk. I'm still on fire, man. Oh, I have to try it too. I've never tasted in my life. I'm not even joking. I've never tasted anything like that in my life, man. What kind of chili's that? Honestly, my tongue is in bits.
It's a green chili.
But it's boiling, babe.
Yeah,
Have you took them off my plate?
yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Do you need some?
It's boiling. Huh?
Do you need some milk?
I'll just add some. Oh. Are you laughing at Harley? I'll block you. You're laughing at me. Laughing at me? What did you just send me? Fiery dragon. Big up for the fiery dragon. Look at that fiery dragon. See that fiery dragon? Fire pop! Yeah, at least that took my mind off it for a sec, bonus bird. Thank you. I love that. Ring of fire, Sister Mary, you're going to get it was just a ring of fire. It was a fiery dragon. It literally circled me when I thought the ring of fire. For God's sake, I swallowed some of that. Imagine my arse later on.
Oh no.
Fucking God, no. I'm phoning an ambulance, man. Oh, for fuck's sake. Honest God, Danny, it's hitting me. My mouth is in pieces. Good evening, Cobra, man. My mouth is in pieces, bro. I don't you like spicy food. Well, let me get on with this video. Anyway, guys, I'm going to play this video and I'm going to comment after. Right? I'm still trying to get over my fiery mouth. Thank you for that fiery dragon. It's brilliant. Ellie! Thank you for the money gun.
Because Amy had suspected HV, and I obviously said, like, and Millie was well aware. I even told Millie to take the phone off of Rosh and to speak to me on a one-to-one, and she did. And I said to her, listen, I don't think it's a good idea, woman-to-woman, for you to sleep with him because of the HV thing. And she already admitted it on live that she was fully aware that he could have had it. Fully aware.
Who's Amy?
His ex, the one that gave him the HV.
The one that he's with right now in our house?
No, his ex. Do you know the one he was with last year in February? The one that rugged him up and that?
So, answer me this question, yeah? Yeah, picture this. As Rashante, so I know. I don't want to put something out there that's not true. Has Rashante got HIV? Has he? That's what she's saying here. Listen to it.
I can't remember. He changes women like this.
No, he does. He does. But yeah, is his ex. So this has been going on for like a year, Ren. So he's fully aware.
So we are you saying right now, OG, yeah, that this girl was fully aware, yeah, before cheating me, yeah, if this is what happened, yeah, that I had a potential hate.
That or you had. I had potential, so I don't know because I know Rashante and I don't want to put something out there that's not true. I'm only going what's on the FYP. Listen to it again.
Because Amy had suspected HV, and I obviously said, like, and Millie was well aware. I even told Millie to take the phone off of Rosh and to speak to me on a one-to-one, and she did. And I said to her, listen, I don't think it's a good idea, woman-to-woman, for you to sleep with him because of the HV thing. And she already admitted it on live that she was fully aware that he could have had it. Fully aware.
Who's Amy?
His ex, the one that gave him the HV.
The one that he's with.
She just said his ex gave him the HV, babe.
How?
Listen to what's said. Oh, what's HPV? Oh.
Right now, in our house?
No, his ex. Do you know the one he was with last year in February? The one that rugged him up and that?
I can't remember. He changes women like this.
No, he does. He does. But yeah, is his ex. So this has been going on for like a year, Ren. So he's fully aware.
So we are you saying right now, OG, yeah, that this girl was fully aware, yeah, before cheating me, yeah, if this is what happened, yeah, that I had a potential HV, yeah.
He would say HPV, wouldn't he? He never. He was. He would. If it was HPV, he'd say that. He's saying H. He means HIV. You know, if anybody knows this story, right? Personally, I thought it was HIV. That's what it seems like to me. But if it's something else, then somebody let me know. I'm only playing what's on the FYP. Somebody explains to me.
Yes, she did know.
But then there we go. So, did she say that to you on the phone?
She said it. She said I spoke to her on the phone. She was full.
Did she say that to you on the phone, Renee? When she was talking
Ross,
to you?
if you're gonna ask me something, allow me to respond.
No, I'm talking to Renee.
Sorry, I have ADHD. I'm chipping out. Oh my god.
Okay, no problem.
So do I. That's why I'm trying to keep.
Okay, Renee.
So you.
Did she say that to you on the phone? Yes or no? Hey,
What she said to me on the phone again? I think she said on the phone. She was on speaker, guys. What did she say, chat? What did she say?
I can show the call log from when he was at Millie's house. How long we was on the phone for?
Wait, what did Millie say on the phone? I don't want to tell no lie on her.
Ren's overstimulated.
I'm overstimulated.
Oh,
yeah, what does that mean? I'm overheating. Yeah.
I'm going back to my bed.
Well, overstimulated is when there's too much information for your brain to process,
Yeah,
and then you just try. Overstimulated, Ren.
You need to explain to me because
It's her birthday. I don't think she's going to answer.
Yes, she is.
No.
Yeah.
Hey, Neil.
They're saying HIV.
All right, so I've got OG in the chat. I've got some other one that's just posing. Nothing's going on over there. And I've got Roshante. OG said she was on the... Hold on. OG said she was on the phone with you the whole time, and you was aware that she was on the phone to you? She said when there was cheating, she never knew you was on the phone.
I'm not talking about when they was cheating. I'm talking about when Oscar did me and her have a conversation on the phone.
Did you and OG have a conversation on the phone?
When she told me about HIV, yeah, I already said that to you earlier.
Yeah, so you guys, she said you guys had a conversation about the H to the V on the phone.
And I told her, so she was well aware, see?
Very much.
All right, OG, can I ask you a question?
Basically, the one in the box here, I don't know what her name is, OGE. I'm speaking to Nazia. You're coming. They're saying, right, to me, they're saying that he could have HIV or he's got HIV. People are saying it's HPV. I've never heard of HPV, I'll be honest. Forgive me, I'm not for being stupid, but to me, it's HIV. So, yeah.
Because she said that you told her that Millie said that you was on the phone while there was cheating and she didn't know you was on the phone. Is that true?
I went on the phone. What happened was, yeah, this idiot didn't hang up the phone. I put my phone down on the sofa. I've come in the kitchen to cook and I could hear all funny noises, yeah, on my phone. And when I clocked that Rosh was still on the phone and what they was doing, I hung up straight away.
Okay. Argument done. Roshante too, blood clot, like where? All right, bye. Have a great birthday.
Rosie, you come in my box then. Explain to me what's going on. I'm just playing what's on the FYP. You know, I do an FYP show. So, oh no, you can't get a young Dolph. I mean, let's get that Black Widow and she might know something more than me. It's not as hot now. Billy's gone, how are you doing, Black Widow? You okay?
Yeah, I tried to write it in the comments, but it won't let me. HPV, for people asking, is the virus which can cause cervical C in women.
Okay, yeah.
So it is passed on the same way as HIV would be. I'm trying to be careful with my words, but yeah, that's what it can cause in women. It doesn't have any symptoms or anything, and men don't usually know that they have it because they're not normally tested for it.
Yeah, I'll get you.
So I don't think that's what they're talking about. But yeah, a lot of people are asking, so I just want to say.
So what do you think they're talking about?
I think they're talking about HIV.
Yeah, that's what I think.
Yeah, it was just weird because HV actually stands for another infection, which is a skin condition.
Yeah.
So I don't really know. You know, there's loads of different things they could be talking about. But yeah, I think it's HIV. They mean. But
I
yeah.
think it's HIV. Right, Nazia, because you come in here quite a lot, so
I'm going to drop down.
yeah, okay. I'm going to play it from the beginning and then explain to me because you seem to know more than what I do. I'm playing what's on the FYP, so I want you guys to tell me exactly what you think because hang on. Yeah, so let's do it again.
Told Millie to take the phone off of Rosh because Amy had suspected HV, and I obviously said, like, and Millie was well aware. I even told Millie to take the phone off of Rosh and to speak to me on a one-to-one, and she did. And I said to her, listen, I don't think it's a good idea, woman-to-woman, for you to sleep with him because of the HV thing. And she already admitted it on live that she was fully aware that he could have had it. Fully aware.
Who's Amy?
His ex, the one that gave him the HV.
The one that he's with right now in our house?
No, his ex. Do you know the one he was with last year in February? The one that rugged him up and that?
I can't remember. He changes women like this.
No, he does. He does. He does. But yeah, is his ex. So this has been going on for like a year, Ren. So he's fully aware.
So we are you saying right now, OG, yeah, that this girl was fully aware, yeah, before cheating me, yeah, if this is what happened, yeah, that I had a potential HV, yeah.
Do you know what I'm on about, Nasia?
Yes, she did know.
It's for anyone knows, Nasia, you know what? I remember Sean saying. I think it's all right. I'm playing this on what's on the FYP. They're talking about HIV. It's not hard for you to figure that out. So I don't know if you think that this is been said on a live, on a box battle. You know it's going to be screen recorded. You know it is. So please, I don't think you can come and have a go at me because I'm only playing what's there. I'm asking for an opinion. So tell me what your opinion is.
And then there we go. So, did she say that to you on the phone?
Do you want to say no? Sorry, I thought you thought that I was having a pop lounge. Nothing to do with that. I'm playing what's on there. They're talking about HIV. Do you understand? And I just wanted to know, because he mentioned it as well, and I'm saying, not that it's a big deal. Has he got that or not? Because it had a big deal to me. Anyway, I'll be honest with you, I know him. Do you understand what I'm saying? Yes, I won't be mean. You know me.
She said I spoke to her on the phone. She was full.
Did she say that to you on the phone, Renee? When she was
oh gosh, if you're going to ask me something, allow me to respond.
No, I'm talking to Renee.
Sorry, I have ADHD. I'm chipping out. Oh my God.
Okay, no problem.
So do I. That's why I'm trying to keep.
Okay, Renee.
So you...
Did she say that to you on the phone, yes or no?
It's all right. It's cool.
Hey,
what she said to me on the phone again? I think she said on the phone...
You're in here most days, not see so, you know what I mean? What a fallout. I haven't done
she was on speaker, guys. What did she say, chat? What did she say?
I can show the call log from when he was at Millie's house, how long we was on the phone for.
Wait, what did Millie say on the phone? I don't want to tell no lie on her.
Red's overstimulated.
I'm overstimulated. Yeah, what does that mean? I'm overheating, yeah.
I'm going back in my bed.
Well, overstimulated is, you know, when there's too much information for your brain to process, and then you just try to overstimulate
thank you, Laura.
Red.
Thank you, Laura Gale, for giving me craps. Hello, Eric.
It's her birthday. I don't think she's going to answer.
Yes, she is.
No.
Yeah.
Hey, Neil.
See?
All right, so I've got OG in the chat. I've got some other one that's just posing. Nothing's going on over there. And I've got Roshonte. OG said she was on the... Hold on. OG said she was on the phone with you the whole time, and you was aware that she was on the phone to you?
Hello. Really bit.
She said
still
when
burning.
when they were
Thank you,
cheating,
Laura.
she never knew you was on the phone.
I'm not talking about when they was cheating. I'm talking about when Ask Her, did me and her have a conversation on the phone?
Did you and OG have a conversation on the phone?
This is like quite.
When she told me about HIV, yeah, I already said that to you earlier.
Yeah.
See, I knew it. I just confirmed it. They've just confirmed it. So I was right. I was right.
I just think
HIV.
so desensitized these days, and they just talk about anything online, don't they?
Yeah, but it's how to say it. And exactly. Now, I don't want to say anything what I've just heard and get it wrong. And get it wrong. And please, are they saying that he has got HIV? Or am I wrong? Because how I've interpreted that is that he has.
But how would he give it to other people?
I don't know, babes.
He doesn't ejaculate.
I don't know, babes. I'm just playing what's on the FYP. What are you guys' thoughts? He has. Coco said he has. Coco said he has.
Well, he's got HIV.
Yeah, body fluids, yeah, of course. He has by the sounds of it. Oh. Through blood.
Body fluids.
He can get past with a certain amount of body fluids.
How?
Mm. Who are we talking about, Coco? That's what it sounds like to me. I'm not, like I said, I like Rashante. I do. It has to be a lot of body fluids. It's past.
3 pints of pints.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, regardless how he's 40, does it matter? I'm saying, has he got it? It sounds like he has. And Coco said he has. He's on hop. It's called hop. Yeah.
Prep.
It's called prep, isn't it?
Is it sandwiches?
Yeah, I'll probably more sandwiches from prep. He don't have it. You're confused. Coco sound different.
So you guys, she said you guys had a conversation about the H to the V on the phone.
And I told her, so she was well aware, see?
All right, OG can ask you a question because she said that you told her that Millie said that you was on the phone while they was cheating and she didn't know you was on the phone. Is that true?
I went on the phone. What happened was, yeah, this idiot didn't hang up the phone. I put my phone down on the sofa. I've come in the kitchen to cook and I could hear all funny noises, yeah, on my phone. And when I clocked that Ross was still on the phone and what they was doing, I hung up straight away.
Okay, argument done. Rashante too, blood clot, like where? All right, bye. Have a great birthday. You cheat the girl. You just embarrassed. Sorry.
I didn't cheat her.
You cheat her. You did. So what noises was on the phone then? Why you keep lying? Stop pleading the fifth. You're there standing there drinking Mirinda.
Prison.
It's Coke.
Yeah.
It's somebody over there.
You didn't sleep with her, man.
Thank you. I didn't sleep with her.
You what?
If you sleep with somebody with HIV and you don't tell them, you get done for attempted murder. The prison sentence is the highest you can get.
Is it because obviously HIV can, if you don't know about it, turn into AIDS? Is that correct?
Yeah, you can kill someone.
Yeah. It's a criminal offence, Blue said. Okay, but listen, I'm only playing what's on the FYP, so I'm not making any allegations here. I don't know 100% if it's true, but by the sounds of it, this lady in the corner, and after what Rashante is saying about him having HIV, is that's the truth. I don't know. Who's in the Mother Glasgow? Let's get Mother Glasgow in now. Mother Glasgow.
Hiya.
How you doing?
Let me just, hiya. I just want to clear this up, right? It's no, I don't know if the shorty's got it or not, right? But it could be some thingy through I forgot what words now. Semen, spitting, breast milk. Also, it can sneeze in on somebody, all sorts. Unless they've had contact to contact, like with somebody, then it can be passed. But there's so many different variations of HIV, and it can be controlled.
Yeah. Yeah, don't yes, Emma. I don't think so either. Yeah. Yeah, Donny. Oh, yeah.
Variations of HIV that can be passed on.
Yeah,
I know I am misinformed.
I don't think you can get it through sneezing. I don't think you can get it through sneezing.
No, you can't. No, that's what I'm saying. You can't get it through sneezing.
It's only sexual contact through blood.
It's all sexual contact, blood, and you can't do it through breastfeeding. And obviously,
Yeah. You can do that. Yeah, or inject him using the same needles and stuff.
But it's not done through like anything like spitting or anything like that. Definitely not.
Yeah.
It's only bodily fluids. But anyway, I've just cleared that up anyway. But I don't know if the shorty's got it or not. I don't know the man very personally, but I've just got to pass it on.
Pardon?
It's not.
Not body fluids. No problem, Mother Glasgow. I'll catch you in the comments.
Sorry, everyone's saying I'm saying sneezing. I didn't say sneezing. I said you can't get it through sneezing on someone.
Oh, you can't get it through sneezing. I was going to say.
You can't get it. Sorry.
She said you can't get it. You can't understand their accent. That's what it is, guys. I even thought you said that. No, you can't. No. So please don't get that twisted. No. No problem.
It is a body fluid, but it's not enough to. I don't know why, but you can. But if it's on there anyway, if you want to go and look for yourselves. But yeah, anyway, I've just passed that on.
All right, thank you.
Right. And I've still got a fucking sore throat, so excuse me.
Get back in the comments and watch then, all right? I'll continue this video. See you in a bit. Bye-bye. So, guys, just to let everybody know, I'm only playing what's on the FYP. Thank you, baby. I'm only playing what's on the FYP. So this is not me jumping to any kind of conclusions. I'm playing what they're talking about. That's it. So you make your own judgment.
He didn't sleep with her. He's got a girlfriend, guys.
Who's talking?
Christina, it's a green screen, Ren. She's on the green screen.
The picture's talking.
Oh, sorry. Nice to meet you, Christina. How do you know, Christina?
Because he's got a girlfriend, and obviously, you've got a girl.
Because he's got a girlfriend, that don't stop man from cheating on their women.
I know that, but all these things should be sort of spoken on the internet. Do you know what I mean? It's a bit personal, don't you?
Christina, it's been made public. The little Russian made it.
It's been made public. It's public knowledge.
Yeah, but let me speak.
I didn't know about this.
Let me speak. Yeah.
I
don't know what noises OG heard. But did you hear them from me? Did you hear them from me or her?
Rush, you know what I heard. Let's not do this.
Stop lying.
No. Did you hear them from me or her?
OG, don't lie.
Did you hear from me or her?
Ren, I'm telling you, woman to woman, I've got no need to lie. Ross, you know I've got no need to lie.
And especially for being honest.
I've known this guy for 2 years. I know him in real life. I've got no need to lie on his name.
They're coming from me or her? Are they coming from me or her?
If it came from her, that means you was whacking it out, because clearly you're not going to be moaning, are you, rude boy?
No, it was Millie that was making noises, but I heard a bit of both. I heard like a bit. I'm not gonna
exactly. Come on.
A bit of moaning and groaning.
Anyway, so we get to the point that this girl knew. Thank you, Lullaby. That this girl knew about a potential HIV, yeah, but still apparently slept with me, yeah, and all these different things. It gets worse and worse and worse as the lives go on. Do you get what I'm saying? It's so dead now. I'm even getting bored listening to it.
Rosh, I'm even lost on what chapter we're on in the TikTok saga at this point because
right now, yeah, I'm overstimulated.
I showed proof, yeah.
I need
you look like the information's a bit too much, Ren. Look what you're doing
too much. Like, my head's hurting me right now. I've got to take a break. This is a lot going on in the House of Commons.
Rosh, what you've done to Renee now.
And Rashante, let me tell you something. You better drop and play match with me because guess what? You took my 6 nuggets because you did.
So it says on the screen here, guys, I didn't even realise in front of me, it says Millie was aware that Ross might have HIV. Thank you, Sweet Pea. Sweet Pea gave me crabs. So that's what it says it on there. Whether Rashante's got it or not, does it make a difference? No, it don't to me. Obviously, I like Rashante anyway, regardless. But they were speaking about it on live. They were speaking about it while in a battle. They were going into proper detail. And it's on the FYP. So if it's on the FYP, I'm going to play it. I'm not going to make I can't really say anything because I don't know whether that's the case. But, yeah, I was just a little bit shocked when I heard it, to be fair. I thought, wow. When you heard the words HIV you do get a little bit, do you know what I mean? Because, yeah, I was around when Freddie Mercury passed. That kind of sad times. Yeah. So, yeah. Ricky, I was friends with him. Coco, yes, she was. So Coco, he's got HIV, correct? He had got it, because you just said he has. He has. We love Coco. Don't we, babe?
Yeah.
We do love Coco. Coco's a real one, guys. Yeah, yes, he has 100%. Oh, he has. So there you go. So that's something you learn every day. It's no longer. I know it's no longer a death sentence, and I understand that. But I was just a little bit shocked, really, that Rashante has got it. You know what I mean? It was a shock because I've gone live with Rashante over the last couple of years. Like I said, it's not a death sentence anymore, which I'm happy about. It's not. And people can live with it forever, which is good. But I'm just saying, I was just a little bit shocked. And for it to be aired on TikTok, to be fair, it's his personal condition. It's got nothing to do with anybody else. But long as he's going around and he's letting people know what he's got, then it's the main thing. Who gave it him? No idea, Beth. No idea. That's the kind of question I'm going to ask, to be fair. I'm not going to go, can I go live with you? All right, how you doing, Rashante? I've heard you got HIV. Who give it you? Who give it you? Then again, he's speaking about it there. He probably would tell you, right? He probably would tell me, to be fair. He probably would. Coco probably know. I should have done it. It's not my fault. I'm just playing what's on the FYP. No idea either. I'm just saying, no, it's not my fault. I'm just playing on the FYP. It's not my fault, it's on the FYP. If it's not on the FYP, I won't play it. It's on there, it's getting played. I don't care what it is. I don't care what you're doing. If you're cheating on your missus, you're cheating on your husband, big up Jade, whatever you're doing, I'll play it. Not unless you drop me a line and ask me not to. And then I'll think about it and subscribe. Yeah. What have I just come back to? Is this real or the storylines? Now, Carly, it is true. Rashante, we've all been talking about HIV. And I've just been confirmed that Rashante's got HIV. And God bless him. God bless him. I hope he lives a great, healthy life and lives a long age because it's not, like I said, it's not a death sentence anymore. And he's obviously been open about that on TikTok. Yeah, been open. But we move on. It's shocking. We move on, don't we? Yeah. Let's get back to this beast who was arrested yesterday. And look at the look on his face when the police are walking towards him. Yeah, Coco, we're not going to think, that's it. We'll leave it there. Like I said, I was shocked when I seen it. I thought I had to play it because it was on the FYP. I'm going to play it on the FYP. Please, guys, please keep tapping and sharing. Get the heart me's in and the bracelets. I really like that'd be great. And if any of you amazing people would help me reach target and get some crabs in, we'll be best friends. Okay. Oh, Corey's on there. Corey's on tonight. He's fucking number 2 in the popular, the bastard. I know people feel sorry for him. So. Look, that David fucking, whatever his name is, David Potter or fucking Porter, or I don't know what his name is, but anyway, back to the video.
I get locked up, they won't let me out. They won't
Is he crazy?
I'm locked up, they won't let me
Yeah, it's true, Carly. But look at his face, ready to get arrested. He's like, he got grassed up. Everybody's telling me, babe, you know what people are saying? They're saying his missus put him in. Remy put him in.
No, I see I loves him too much.
Do you reckon she loves him too much? Oh, he's shitting himself, look. Oh, he's even got the pout on the go. The old pouto. He's ready to get taken away. Yeah, he hit the handsy. See, I did nothing wrong, see. My name is not Deandro. My name is DG. DJ Decor, everybody. I reckon that's what he's done there. See you. I haven't seen it. It's me. I am not Pietro. I am not Pietro, everybody. But you are. You got arrested. You are Pietro. Is he been let out? He's been let out. He's free. I'm free.
They'll never take his freedom.
You may take me. They'll never take my freedom. Oh yeah.
Uptown to Rio, back with a couple peeps. The corner blocks on fire. Undercovers dressed as me.
He got locked and they let him out. They let him out. He got locked up and they let him out. They let him out. He got locked up and they let him out. It's about 15-year-olds. I let him out. It's about 15-year-olds. Is that bad? He's what?
He's quite tall.
He don't look tall. He looks about 5'2". Tall. Anyway, brass neck to show his face. Did you see his video before? Yeah, I've seen him getting carted away. The hell, everybody, it wasn't me. I didn't do it. It wasn't me. But anyway, let's get back to these two absolute crap. Oh yeah. Anyway, listen, this goes out to you, Angie. Angie, word of warning. I'm only going to warn you once. Let me play this video, and I've got something to say to you, delusive.
Affect my mental health.
Not this one. Where is it?
Wine. My head.
Angie, let me just say something to you, right? From a brummie. We love UB40, right? UB40, Ali Campbell, Brian Travers, Robin Campbell, right? I always grew up on them. My mother loved them. I'm going to see UB40 in July. My girlfriend's bought me a ticket. We've got the tickets to go, all right? And I absolutely love them. If you ever in real life sing them lyrics again, run live and sing any UB40 song, me being their biggest fan, I will personally, on my own, swear by Almighty God, do not sing UB40. Thank you, Observer, give me crutch. Saying, Joe, don't sing. One of my favourite bands in the world, Ali Campbell. Let's. Oh, we know you love a bit of red wine, Angie Pangy. Do not, rest in peace, Astro, exactly, Tammy. Do not be singing UB40 ever again. Sing anything you want. Tom Jones, Madonna, the Beatles. You can sing Scousers. We don't care about that. You can sing bloody Cold, anything you want, but stay the fuck away from UB40. I'll never sing it ever again. Or I will come drawn and quarter you, Angie, and I will come for you like I've never come for anyone in my life. Stay away.
Red wine. Up to you. Oh, does sound British. All I can do. Oh yes, darlings. I do sound British, yes.
That's the proper ones. I'm sorry, no, she just absolutely ruined the song by a lot.
My head.
I'll give you some. I'll give you something. I'll give her something, Conrad. It goes to my head. I'll hit her on the head with an. She'll get hit on the head with something, and it won't be red wine. Singing, I can't believe she. You know what I mean? Like, how dare she sing UB40? What? She's singing to my best band in the world and ruin it. I don't care. She could never sing it better than me. You're crazy. Just listen to it. Thank you, Sebastian, for giving the Rickster Craps. You're so old. Red wine. It's up to you. All I can do, memories won't go. Memories won't go. Thank you, Rosie. I don't know what you said, big heart rain. Red, when you make me feel so fine. You keep me rocking all of the time. Red, when you make me feel so mad. Did you really miss it? Oh, I've never seen it before. I can't wait. Just one thing makes me forget. Stay close to me. Anyway, Angie, you ever seen that again? You're dead. I'm not even joking, Ange. Say what you want, do whatever you want. Do not sing UB40 ever again. Anyway, back to Corey and Angie in their arguments and their hatred towards one another. Yeah, they got it from benefit agency, Peaky Blinders. They got it from signing on the doll, UB40. 40, yeah.
Yes, so as I was saying, EQ give you a warning, Delusive. EQ said, don't upset Corey, he's a ticking time bomb just waiting to burst. That time.
Spot on. Yeah, because I'm the biggest fan. Listen, Corey, you are a walking time bomb about to burst. That was before you took the Ozempic. Now you ain't taking Ozempic anymore. You're not going to burst because you've lost loads.
Bomb's gone off now, darling. All of my vented up anger towards the past couple of days, plus what happened yesterday.
Right, if I don't get 7 more crabs, right, in the next 5 minutes, I'm ending this live and I'm paying you no more F4P. And no one's going to see me till Sunday. No one.
Yesterday, and what happened the day prior, all of my anger is directed at you. And I'll do it slowly and surely, but I won't do it just on this app. Oh, absolutely not. I don't want you to know when I'm coming. Do you know what I mean? I won't come to your house or do anything to your property because your mother lives there. I'm a very nice person in that regard. But I will work behind the scenes and I will drive you so mentally insane you will be begging to be my friend by the end of it. What have I done to do this? You know what you've done. Yes.
Don't you think not EQ's just behind it all, stirring the pots, starting trouble and absolute fucking everybody? Thank you, London Mama! London Mama gave me crabs. Right, let's listen to Corey again.
Right, so I was rudely awakened by this account, right? During my nap, I was rudely awakened by this.
Sebastian!
So this says,
thank you, Sebastian, for giving me
crabs. So is everyone allowed to like EQ because you do? You had a problem with people speaking to her, wanting to destroy her, or because you were desperate for her to like you. How sad. You obviously don't give a about what she did to your nan. Well, if you don't care, then why should I suppose? That's the first one. Now, this was the one from today.
Like, Angie's literally got, yeah. If you think about it, right, EQ has said a lot about Corey's nan, a lot. But obviously now Angie's having a little bit of, she's basically saying, well, EQ said all that about you, nan. Or should I care kind of thing when you're still speaking to EQ, when EQ's the wrong one. So I understand. Don't get me wrong, I don't agree with anyone saying anything about Corey's nan. I think it's disgusting. And like I said, I know he's traumatised over that. But I understand what Angie's saying. Why are you speaking to Eva Queen?
Consequences, I've been getting people at my door because you doxed my address. Not illegal,
Lucy.
although I've never done it. I've never doxed her address. Big up, Carly, my love, thank you. And Angela, I demand proof of that, because you haven't got any. Right, stop, otherwise I'll report you. I think they'll take that. I have an elderly living here as well.
How's all my subscribers
as
going?
my niece who visits seriously. No, she doesn't visit, Angela. She's not allowed anywhere near you. I'm not messing now. Leave me alone. I think you find you've been talking about me all week, Angela, and I've not gone back to you once. Until I realised that in my other messages, there was this. There was this. Right. Why don't you spend time with your nan than on TikTok all the time?
Baby.
I come on in the afternoons, Angela. You're all day. Why don't you spend money with your... Why don't you go and spend time with your mother, who's apparently got this miraculous heart condition? Why don't you do it, love? You don't, exactly. Please. Then she follows on, and you can't abuse others like you did your mother.
Yes.
Right. Stop abusing women and loom, I think she means look, and look after your dying gran. Oh, Angela.
Thank you, Rosie.
Is that meant to affect me? No, it didn't affect me. But what it did do, in the words of EQ, is it activated the psycho.
Why did it have to be in the words of EQ? Oh, Corey, man. Jean gave me crabs. We need 3 more crabs.
So now...
we need 73 more crabs, but 83, but we've settled for 3.
I'm going to play...
Thank you, Beth, for the level up.
After video.
Thank you.
Just to remind people of who you really are. Because who you really are is a nasty, vindictive... Many other words I can use, but I won't use them for this purpose. Thank you so much, Mrs. S. Right, so I was rudely...
You know what I mean, like, boyo? You know what I mean, like, boyo? Go, not that again.
Affect my mental health. Yeah, that's not going to go down very well, towards someone that is very vulnerable, because I do suffer with mental health and everything else. So that will also just be sent. Once they send me the link,
Like, I'm not being nasty here, right? And I'm really not. And you guys, please, tell me what your thoughts are. Right, so I'm not going to make this... She looks very ill. She looks tired. She looks pale and gaunt looking. She don't look well. She don't look well. I don't know your thoughts. Take your mother Glasgow. Mother Glasgow, Gammy Croft. She don't look well, does she, Miss R? I thought this too. CJ, I'm glad that I'm not the only one who thinks this. Too much wine every day. I agree, Eric's. Yeah, so like, what are your thoughts? She looks poorly, man. And I'm not saying it. She looked. What do you think, Gwen? Corey looks like. Corey looks like who? Hang on, let me just, because I want to read all these comments. Corey looks like Rosecoat Arbuckle. Who's Rosecoat Arbuckle? I thought that as well, Ali. Did you? I was thinking the other day, Lorraine, see, that affects the alcoholism. I thought this a few weeks ago. Did you see, Yvonne? Alcohol, Shaz, self-inflicted. It's definitely the drink. She's really like good, man.
Not sent me that yet. Yeah, I will be adding that to that.
Don't wow.
Yes, continue, Corey, because anything that does.
Rosie gave me crap. Oh, don't tell my girlfriend. Rosie gave me crap.
And I'm going to ask the police to take your devices.
Hello, Caroline.
So I'm just going to save yet another threat here. See what you're forgetting, for the other Corey. Crap. You said everything yesterday. Done. It's put to bed.
She doesn't wash.
Right? And I turned around and said, I'm not going to abide by any threats by you. Done. You said you weren't going to talk to me about me anymore.
I don't really want to comment on Angie's hygiene. I really, really don't. But I understand what you mean, if that makes sense, without being any mean. Because I said after she stopped now and she hadn't really said anything about Tally, you know what I mean? I haven't really got any hatred towards Angie. I really haven't. In fact, I feel quite sorry for her, but I understand what you're saying. Yeah.
But here you are once again today making your little threats.
I'll have a look in a minute, Maggie.
Okay. I don't abide by threats where you're saying you're going to try and affect.
Please, guys, drop your heart me's and your bracelets. Thank you, Danielle. You reminded me.
To the police, Corey. Corey, just because you speak to Sam Walker, don't act like a mini Sam Walker. Yeah? Because you'll be nothing.
I'll be honest with you, I don't think Corey acts like a mini Sam Walker at all. I think he acts like more of a mini evil queen, if I'm honest.
You're nothing like Sam Walker. Don't make the threats towards me. You're a man. Just because you're gay doesn't mean you have a green flag.
Oh.
Yeah, you're...
Very nice bird. Linz. Linz, oh my God. Oh God, Linz, man, I swear to God. It gives me like, she's like, you can tell she's like very, very evil. Honest to God, she's I can't even went in there the other day to be nice to her. She just looked horrible to me. She was. Oh, girl. She's really, really nice. Like, what do you think of Lynn's, guys? Do you like her? I just want to know. Do any of you people in the chat like Lynn's? Venomous. I want to know truthfully. Like, if you like her, honest to God, I've got no problem. Just tell me if you like her. Have you seen any good side? Because I've never seen a good side to Lynn's. That's me That's me being honest. No. I've never seen a good side. No. I've never seen a good side to her. Absolutely not. No. So see what I mean? So it's not just me then. Lynn's. No. Burglar Lynn's. Is she a burglar? No way, never. There you go. She's really scary. She really is. Now, all jokes aside, like, she just, honest to God, she really does, she's just not nice.
Dylan Mayo.
Who are you talking about, Kels? Who got arrested? Corey. Who got arrested, Kels? Who got arrested? Anyway, let's play this video.
Delusive is probably going to jump for her, I imagine.
Who are you on about, Kels?
Mark my word, she'll go for her. Angie says, Miss Red doesn't do anything behind the scenes and it's all Corey and EQ.
Keep your enemies close.
Yeah, but what a horrible way to live.
Thank you for giving me crab sap. Hey, Kels, who are you talking about?
Have we got a problem?
You on about me, Kels? Kels, you on about me? Don't go silent on me, Kels. You get muted and blocked. Oh, God, thank God. I was about to kick off on you then, Kels. You could go really mad at you. I was going to go.
Slag.
You know what I mean? It's enough for mates. So to God, Kels, I was going to go.
Slag.
Oh, yeah, look, if you weren't talking about me. We are friends again, Kels. We are friends.
The stink to that! Oh, God!
You know, keep your friends close and your enemies closer. It's a horrible way to live, isn't it?
It's a horrible way to live in your mother's spare room stinking his tail piss, but, you know, you do it every day. Fraser!
Hey, Corey. Boy, shit you, leave her alone. You know what I mean? Crazy cat. Anyway, enough of them pair of twats. We'll see one of them again tomorrow, I suppose. Hey, guys, I've got to play. I don't care. Russell Brand, I need to play this. Russell fucking Brand. I know some of this. I'm going to be very controversial here. I'm going to play the videos and then I want your opinion. Ready? Tally, you don't like Russell Brand. Let's put it out there.
Russell Brand has been charged with rape and sexual assault against 4 women. He's due to appear at Westminster Magistrate Court on the 2nd of May. Joseph May for Torham News. Russell Brand.
I've always told you guys that when I was young and single, before I had my wife and family, who were just out of shot over there, my beautiful children, I was a fool, man. I was a fool before I lived in the light of the Lord. I was a drug addict, a sex addict, and an imbecile. But what I never was a rapist. I've never engaged in non-consensual activity. I pray that you can see that by looking in my eyes. And of course, I'm now going to have the opportunity to defend these charges in court, and I'm incredibly grateful for that. In the meantime, you lot, stay free. And we will be continuing to discuss this matter.
Today, Mother Glasgow.
Praise the Lord. I've always told you.
Guys, I've always liked Russell Brand. I really have. I know some of you people probably think he's a bit of a sleaze bag, and he's just obviously he gets found guilty on these charges. Obviously, I'm going to have a different opinion. I'm going to have a different opinion. Of course, I will. Do you know what I mean? Talia don't like him for certain reasons. You know what I mean? Is he guilty? What are you thinking, God? Is he guilty? You know, I've got to do a poll, man. I've got to do a poll here. I want to know if you think he's guilty. Smiley faces, he's guilty. Sad faces, he's not. Look, I want to know you ladies, man. Some of you ladies might be able to spot and some of you men. Is he guilty of rape or just being a womanizer? But let's do the grape. Sorry, Smiley faces is guilty of rape. Sad faces is not. Let's be honest. What do you think? Smiley faces is guilty of rape. Sad faces no. Let's go and be honest. Smiley faces is guilty. Sad faces no. Oh, that's neck and neck. That's neck and neck. Little emojis at the bottom, guys. Smiley faces is guilty. Sad faces is not guilty. Free to like vote. Oh, that's so close. That's so close. Smiley face is guilty. Sad faces is not guilty. But you know what, just Jan, let me just explain something to you, right? Because it's happened to a few people. Do you know what I mean? And I'm not justifying anything because this is very controversial. So I've got to watch what I say. I don't know. I've got to watch what I say here, because I could be shot down. I could be cancelled. The wrong thing here. I could be cancelled. So I've got to say, I know there's been many people in the public world, in the media, who've literally, no, we're not going to listen to you, you dirty leader. You're always coming here, watch my nudes video. We don't want to watch your dirty videos. I don't want P to the O to the R to the N. I've got a beautiful girlfriend lay on the sofa next to me.
Slag.
Get away. Anyway, sorry about that, ladies. I'm very loyal to my girlfriend. But anyway, what I'm saying is, in the media, there's a lot of people who have been arrested for stuff like this. And all of a sudden, when one lady comes out, a load more seems to come out. And at the end of it, they end up getting found innocent. Now, you've got to understand, a lot of these people in the media are worth millions and millions of pounds. They're worth a lot of money. So do you know what I mean? If a consortium of people come through on false allegation, because don't get me wrong, there's people out there it's happened to, and you know what I mean? But there's some people who get together like a consortium of few people, they get speaking to each other, bum, bum, bum. And then they go after people for millions of pounds. They can earn a lot of money through telling lies and fabricating. Do I think he's innocent? I don't know. I think time will tell. But did I used to like Russell Brand? Yes. Do I still like him? Be honest, yes. But will my opinion changed if he's found guilty? Of course, 100%. But yeah. I can never forget him in that film, Get Him to the Greek. I think it was amazing. He's on point. So that's what I mean. Until he gets found guilty, I can't start saying you're this, you're that. Do you know what I mean? Because it's a shame, really, because even if he does get found not guilty, Kayla, if he gets found not guilty, I'm sorry to say, and it will happen, you know what it's like, ladies and gentlemen, he will still be tarred with that brush. Every time somebody's angry or not happy with what he says or he does something wrong, the word grape will come out. You're a rapist. You're a grape. He's got that tarred on his back until the day he dies. To the day he dies, innocent or not. If he's innocent, it's mud sticks crazy. Mud stick. That's it. It stays with you forever. Look at Kevin Spacey, exactly. So do you know what I mean? It's regardless if he's innocent or not, that's stuck with him forever. And it's like I said, if he's guilty, then throw away the key. If he's innocent, feel sorry for the man. You sound like you're from London. Is my accent changed? Don't say that, Danny, please. Please, I'm happy to be a Brummie. Don't say that. Anyway, I thought I'd have to play you that. Anyway, guys, before we get into a little bit more, let's put our odds out here for you ladies as well to get checked out. And I was saying this to Talia today and to my sister, right? Cervical cancer. It's very, 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 people still today are not getting tested because they're scared and they're really, and I want to put it out there as well. Who remembers Jade Goody? As I do. And I've seen this video today. It's very heartwarming. She left all these kids with her at such a young age. And it mainly goes out to you ladies to get checked. So let's watch this quick video before we go on with the rest.
This is the story of Jade Goody.
It's Jade! Jade was never boring. There was never a dull moment.
She was a character like none of us had ever experienced before.
I found out when I got this phone call, crying. So what's the matter?
Hey guys, please keep tapping and sharing, guys, and get the heart and bracelets in. Yeah, what a shame. She died at such a young age. And it could have been prevented. This is what I'm saying, ladies. Without shooting off, you could have been prevented. You should listen to this. I know some of you get a bit tricky, but it's prevention, isn't it? If you've got kids, or you're planning on having kids, or you've got a partner that you care about or love, then you've got to listen to this kind of stuff, man. She actually died at such a young age because she never got checked. Oh, sorry, she did. You left it a little bit too late. Once you got the results, it wasn't good news.
I've been kidnapped. What do you mean you've been kidnapped? It's all right, Mum, Big Brother's got me. They're going to come down and get my cases. I've packed them. I've hid them under my bed.
The minute she walked in that house, she just put a huge smile on my face.
So whoever's shared the same minging shower as me has passed it on to me. I'm very upset, brother.
A lot of people could actually relate to someone like her, and there were people who couldn't, but still found her the most compelling viewing ever.
Jade!
Although Jade only came fourth, she was no doubt the star of the programme. And of course went on to become the biggest reality TV star the world's ever known.
It's Jade!
What a shame.
I was
I
really
love Jade.
pleased
She
for
cried
her.
hard at
You
her
know, she
funeral.
made a living out
God
of
bless
being
that
Jade.
I think you know Veruca.
Veruca, I'm Indian!
She wrote this letter to me one day saying, Mum, I'm nearly a millionaire. I said, what's a millionaire? So she went, I think it's 5 noughts, but it could be 4.
Jade loved to be famous, and that gave her a lifestyle that she could only have dreamt of. Don't forget, this was a girl who, as a 6-year-old, was kept back from school by drug addict parents to do the cleaning and shopping for them.
She capitalised on her moment, and she capitalised on it incredibly well.
Then, after 4 years of riding high as a celebrity, Big Brother called again.
Jade was sort of a little bit reluctant. We didn't go hell for leather trying to persuade her, but she did say, look, it's made me and it's going to destroy me. So I think she knew in the back of her head that, you know, it might be a mistake.
Why are you so nervous? Oh, I don't know. I'm very nervous.
Max Clifford's passed away, Gloria. He did go to prison. When he got out, he passed away, didn't he?
But of course she owed us, in her mind, a lot of loyalty actually, and she was very grateful for the opportunities that she'd been given, so she went in with her family.
Had I been involved with Jade, there's no way she would have gone back into Big Brother. You see, when you've got a star, you don't take a risk. You know, I wouldn't put Simon Cowell in I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here. What does he need to do that for?
At first, it was Jackie, Jade's mum, and Shilpa that were falling out, and Jade was sticking up for Shilpa. And then that whole thing just started.
Shut up! You shut the fuck up! Who the fuck are you to tell me to shut up? You might be...
Hey guys, if you're not following this account, please give it a follow. Please tap it and share and get the heartmies and bracelets. But please, if you're not following, please give me a follow. Show every night except for Saturdays at 9 p.m. The Late Show with Rickster, the Late FYP.
Some princess in fucking Neverland, but I don't give a shit. You're not no fucking princess.
Jade's never been racist in her life. You've only got to know her circle of friends to know that she couldn't possibly have been racist.
I'm not apologetic about the way I've been brought up.
It was a class thing, it was never a race thing.
You need elocution classes. You need a day in the slums.
I was thinking, Jesus, women, will you stop doing this? Will you stop being so horrible? But I was also feeling incredibly guilty and wretched that I'd put her in this position and she was going to come out and face what I knew she was going to have to face.
2010, wasn't it? 14 years ago, nearly 15 years ago.
She was devastated.
Yes,
thank you, Wendy.
My words were wrong and nasty, and I won't defend myself.
She even says that was the worst day of her whole life.
The person that I didn't like.
Hello, Bernadette. Did the cursor?
More than them telling her that she had cancer.
The level of hysteria surrounding Jade proved too much for her, and she checked herself into the Priory.
I went and see her and she didn't even move. She just sat there in silence the whole time, and I've never seen anyone like that.
But it wasn't just Jade who was the victim of the controversy.
God, I was breaking down 24/7. The only time I got to sleep in the end, I used to get a photo of Jade.
To leave all them kids behind as well, such a young age.
I used to sleep with it on my pillow.
God bless them, man.
She was in the Priory a week, and then my uncle's got a big farm in Norfolk, so we all went there. After 2 days of being there, she went and done the shopping. And I remember her coming back, and she came back and started crying. I said, "Why are you crying for?" She said, "Because an old lady just cuddled her in the middle of the shopping centre and said it's all going to be all right."
God bless them.
From that moment of kindness, Jade's depression began to lift.
She'd lost everything. Her career was rock bottom, her popularity was rock bottom, the future was looking absolutely bleak. But because I knew the girl and I liked the girl, I was quite happy to say, yeah, I'll try and help.
Today is the first day that I felt properly like, things are all working out again, and I like it.
And then came an offer she never expected.
When the people from Indian Big Brother approached us and we talked it through, I also spoke to Shilpa. She said, "Look, Max, it'll be really good for her because I know she's not racist."
Although Jade was excited about going on Indian Big Brother, she'd been experiencing health problems, and her friends and family were showing concern.
Before Jade got diagnosed, she got rushed to hospital because she collapsed again. Now, this has been going on for 4 years, and no one has diagnosed nothing. All her tests, every single thing came back normal.
You're telling me everything's fine, but quite clearly nothing is fine because I'm getting hot, I'm getting dizzy, I'm getting pain where I shouldn't be getting pain.
I took her to my doctor privately, and very quickly it was diagnosed. Had it have been diagnosed even 6 months earlier, it could have been very different.
But by the time her cancer was diagnosed, she was already in India, completely unaware of her life-threatening condition. It would be inside the walls of another Big Brother house that she'd learn the news.
Someone that you love getting told that and you're not there to do anything about it. All you can do is watch it on a TV programme that she's being told this. It's the worst feeling ever.
It should never have happened, but when we approached the people to explain that this was very serious, very important that we have a quiet, private word with her, it's made clear that we couldn't do that. You know, it was the best of a bad situation. We had to let her know. She had to come back straight away.
When Jade finally got home from India, there was no way of catching anything. The tumour was the size of a tangerine. I just couldn't get around that my daughter was dying. I've got chemo today. It's just going to make me feel awful.
Jade never let anyone know that she was hurting and she was in pain. Instead of concentrating on that, she concentrated on how she can help other people. So she wanted everyone to get the test lowered to a lowered age and just make more people aware of it.
I felt very sorry for her as a young mother. It was awful, but she was so fantastic.
You know, man. It's the little boys, isn't it? It's little kids. Oh, it's Jen. It's on the FYP, and I think it's regardless of it being horrible or not, it's to make people aware of. Some people still to this day, especially the younger people, they're not getting checked for cervical cancer. We've all lost somebody to cancer, haven't we? And when I seen it, I remembered Jade really, really thinking. So would she, if it was Jade Goody, would she be putting it on here to let people know to get checked? I think it was. It's awareness, right? And I will do this kind of stuff now and then, regardless of being controversial. I know it's upsetting, Jen. I know it's upsetting, but that lady, I remember her. You could tell she loved. The way she loved the kids. You know what I mean? And to leave the earth at such a young age and to leave them little kids behind is heartbreaking. So if you can just reach out to a lady in here today, just get checked out. I said if it would have been 6 months previous of her getting checked, right? 6 months. She probably would have still been alive. She would have made it, but because it was such a long diagnosis, and she never got checked until she got to the private clinic. Then it was too late. She'd lost her life. Do you understand what I'm saying? Is if this can make a lady today go out there and get checked, right? Then isn't Jade? She's she's done something, hasn't she? She's passed away for something, you know what I mean? She's passed. She can save other lives by doing that. Then why not? And people still today forget her. So I'm just making people aware again of who she is, what she passed away from, what she left behind, and it could have been prevented just by getting them checked sooner. So please, ladies, get out there and get these cervical checks, please, because you know what I mean. You could be the unlucky one, or it can be prevented. And yeah, a legacy, exactly. So that's why I'm playing the video, guys.
As she approached death, in making people aware of cervical cancer and what they had to do.
She's someone who loved, loved to live a life in the public. But when, towards the very end, she said, no, enough is enough, there weren't cameras around.
Jade Goody died in her sleep just after 3 o'clock this morning.
I'll sing it one last time for you. Then we really have to go.
It was amazing that, that this young girl from Bermondsey had touched the hearts and minds of so many people all over the world.
Light up, as if you have a choice. Even if you cannot hear my voice.
I think at the end of the day, she was a vulnerable young girl, and we just watched her, warts and all.
People remember her as a fun-loving person that just loved life and had a great zest for life. But ultimately, she was a great mother, and that was the most important thing to her.
If Jade was looking down now, she'd be so happy to know that she'd be remembered on the final night of Big Brother, because she was the ultimate housemate.
Could we not remember Jade? Unforgettable.
So yeah. So it's all about prevention, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? It is about prevention. Like I said, if it just makes one of you people aware today, then brilliant. Do you know what I mean? It's yeah. That'll be a legacy, saving people's lives. What do you mean? Ricky, you need to get checked too. Story? I don't understand what you mean. I do get checked, and I have been checked. So I don't know what you're saying that for. I mean, I do get checked, so... Hello, are you okay, Becky? Hello, Mother Glasgow, you all right?
Can I just come up for 1 second? See when we're on the conversation of cancer. One of my friends died.
Sorry, can you just put your TV on mute, please, because we can hear the TV.
Go put that on mute, please. One of my friends died on Boxing Day this year through pancreatic cancer. There's actually a link in my bio. There's 518 of yous in here. Can you go and sign it, please? It's a petition for early screening. If you can go and sign it for us. Tam was only 42, and he left a little boy behind as well who was only...
Please, guys, everyone going in the bios, go over there and sign it. If it can help somebody get checked sooner, then please do it. Please, it takes a minute, guys.
Bio, and
Takes a minute, please.
Yeah, and it's what we're trying to do is we're trying to go to Parliament to try and get early screening for pancreatic cancer. So if you could do it, thank you very much.
What I'll do as soon as this show, as soon as he sends, I'll come straight over and sign it.
It would be really, really appreciated. It's just because you were talking about it, and I think this was a good time to ask. You know, I don't like. I've been in my bio, and I do try and put it across. I've put videos.
I think that's what it is with this kind of stuff. We try and like forget about it. Look, it don't exist. It's not real, and then people forget and think things like that. It's just prevention. And when I seen it, it just jogs your mind to say, do you know what? No, get out there, ladies and gentlemen. Are you right? Get out there and get checked. All get checked.
And it's a legacy for Tam and his wee boy as well. You know. I mean, Max is only young, you know what I mean? He's just a wee boy, and it's a nice legacy for him just to see that, oh my God. So
thank you. Hey guys, when you've signed it, please sign the link in a bio if it prevents things and we can get it screened sooner. Wait, like you said, please put signed in the bio to let you know you've signed it. That'd be amazing. Thank
you. And we've actually made a difference. And see, when you're signing it, can you verify it as well so that it gets verified? Because if you don't verify it, it'll not come up.
Thanks,
well. It's just to verify it. But honestly, that's amazing because obviously I think we're at, what was it last time? 100 and...
Just under 190,000.
190,000 just now we were at, and I think we need to get to, about 200,000.
If you every night when I'm doing a live and I've got the numbers in right, if you want to jump in the box and just ask everyone to come over and sign your petition, I'll rejog everyone's memories to try and push them numbers up a little bit.
Yeah, thank you. That's really appreciated. Thank you. I really appreciate it.
I'll do that, Jackie. Of course, if that's what people want, inbox me, man. We can do that. Of course, we can. I will be playing videos like this in the future. Do you know what I mean? Just for awareness. I'm sorry that was triggering for anyone, guys, because it was triggering for me. Do you know what I mean? It wasn't nice. Are you okay, Becky? Sorry, I didn't. You okay? Becky? I think Becky's coming by mistake. Are you okay, Bang Bang?
Yeah, I just muted because I want to give somebody else a chance to talk. But yeah, thank you very much, everyone that's signing it. Thank you. I really appreciate it.
Listen, like I said, come back in every night just to rejog everybody's memory, just to get it signed. But like I said, one last thing before I want to end it, because I just want to quickly move on. You ladies and gentlemen, you know what I mean? Prevention. If you're feeling unusual, you know what I mean? You need to get to the doctors and just get checked. You know what I mean? And when and even your screenings, go there sooner. If you, sometimes you know your own body. You know your own body. You know if you're not feeling right, and it's just best to be safe than sorry. Do you know what I mean? Like I said, she left the world at such a young age and left all them kids behind, man. It could have been prevented, which is the hurtful part. There is some support available in GP. Thank you.
And there is a page on my page with Tam.
Thank you, Sherbet Lemon. Yeah.
And thank you. I can't thank you enough. Thank you.
Anytime.
I'm a wee bit overwhelmed. Thank you.
Anytime, you know that. You know you got my support.
Thank you, everybody. I really do appreciate it. That's so appreciated. So appreciated.
Guys, like I said before, everyone go over there, sign the petition, which is in a bio, and let's get it signed for her. Let's try and get this 200,000. Yeah. All right. I'll mention it every night until you reach the numbers. Okay.
Yeah, it's 200,000, but 195 or something. 190, sorry.
Brilliant. So you're only 10,000 away.
Yeah.
I'll have a chat with the likes of Luke the Judge, Miss Red. I'll chat to him. So remind me. Yeah. I'll jump in their boxes with you in the week. I'm up for a day off tomorrow, and then we can get you some more signs. All right, we'll get it filled.
I have tried to get him into Donald's live a couple of days, but so busy.
If you have a chat with Luke tomorrow, if he's live, I'll send Luke a message and just say, please let her in. And he will tell the few of his 1,000 people to go over there to sign your petition to get it done, right? If you're on Monday too, just remind me when he's on, and I'll give him a little message and say, please let her in the box, all right?
I will.
No problem. And you can tell the crowd, yeah?
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you. Right, I'll let you carry on with your FYP.
Thank you, yeah. God bless you, right.
Thank you.
See you in the chat, right? See you in a bit.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Go kick me out, mate, because I can't get out. You know what I'm like. I'm sick.
I'll do it. You okay, Bang Bang?
Yeah, sorry about that earlier.
It's all right.
Oh, I just want to talk about the whole like young people with cancer in.
I can hear it in your voice. You've just been crying. You can tell you're really upset. You all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. So, my friend, my Millie Molly, I'll just call her Millie Molly because that's her name on here. So she is 47 and she was diagnosed with cancer, adrenal cancer. And honestly, Ricky, right, 10 weeks till she got a scan. 10 weeks, can you believe that? 10 weeks. And then she was finally diagnosed, and then it was like another 14 weeks until she actually got a surgery. By this point, it had spread to her liver. And there's just like the cancer treatment, everything's just like, there's nothing now. Like the NHS, like 20 years ago, was amazing. You would just have some, I mean, I had glass in my foot and they took it out, you know what I mean? They took it out. Now there's absolutely nothing. My friend in her late 40s is now battling cancer. It's so bad. It's so bad.
Treatment's not feel like it used to be.
Exactly. There's no treatment. Absolutely no treatment. She didn't even have a scan. And it spread to her liver. And now she's basically told that she's palliative care. Just palliative care, and the NHS have got nothing else to offer her. Nothing.
She lived overseas in like the States or even some parts of Asia now, in Germany and places, other parts of Europe. Their treatment is so much more better than the UK. Our system's gone down the pan, and it's costing serious amounts of lives. And that's down it's down to immigration. It's down to how our government runs the United Kingdom, and it's the money. It's about money, and it's such a shame that some young lady.
Right, check this out, right? When she finally was admitted at hospital for a surgery, there was like a 6-bed bay. There was 8 of them in the bay, and then one of the ladies, she was the only lady that spoke English to the nurses, and one of the ladies was jetting off to Germany for private treatment the next day.
Germany's got really good. It's a good part of Europe that you can get real good. But it's a shame that if you haven't got the funds to do so.
Yeah, but the lady that was jetting off to Germany wasn't even a British woman. She was I don't even know. And it's not about where she's from or whatever, but it's just all wrong.
I'm just saying it. Have you thought about doing a GoFundMe for her, or such a young age? Or I know she's saying she's in palliative care at the moment. Is obviously this what's? This,
I have, but we're not like that. Yeah, I have, because she wants to go to Menorca, where she went like when she was a little girl, and she's got a 10-year-old little girl who's my goddaughter. And I don't know, it's just like, it's the whole begging thing, isn't it? It's not begging, but we're not about that. Does that make sense?
I know what you're saying, and I say this to a lot of people in here. I'm a Christian, I really am. And if somebody's honest to God, guys, as you go to church, especially to many Catholics and Christian churches, if there's somebody who needs help, everyone's in their support. Look at it this way, right? Money can always be earned again, and it can always be spent. What is a tenner or a fiver or £20 to save somebody's life if you can afford it? To me, when it comes to children and somebody who's dying and they've got a family, right, and they cannot afford to get their medical care for them to die, begging goes out the window for me, because I would do whatever it took to raise the funds to try and save my girlfriend's life or my mother's life, God rest her soul, she's not here anymore, or my child's life. And if I had to get on my knees and absolutely beg to every single person in the UK and to God himself, I would beg to save that person's life. I really would. And you can call me all that. But if it meant saving that person's life, especially if they've got children, then I'd beg. I would beg. And you know what I mean? And I'm sorry to say that, and people might think different. Well, I could never do it. If it was to save somebody else's life, my own life, probably different. Anybody else's life, I would do whatever it took. I've done a lot for charity. I like doing stuff for charity. I would never look down upon someone or frown upon someone if they said, Rickster, listen, I need help here. Somebody I know's got this. Could you share it in your bio? Could you talk about it? Could you ask some creators to help me to raise this fund?
You know what you're saying though? Like we know like a lot of people.
I would
lot of people on Facebook and just like keeping it really, really quiet. And I'm sure if I like spoke to her and she agreed to it and I put it out there, she would get a lot of donations to go.
Tell her from me, bang right. Listen, on this earth, we're here for a very short period of time. If we can't help one another in this world, right, or be kind to one another in this short period of time that we live, and we don't live very long, then what kind of people are we in humanity? Do we really want to put money before a human life? Do we really want to put our emotions and our feelings somebody else? Do you really want to put our ego in front of somebody else's health and life? I couldn't do that. Or somebody's going to think ill of me, they're going to call me a beggar. I don't care. If it means saving somebody's life that I could have another. Right, put it this way, right? If I said to you now, bang, right, here's £10 million for you. You can have the £10 million now, but tomorrow you won't wake up in the morning. Would you take that £10 million?
No, I wouldn't.
Exactly. Money means nothing when it comes to health.
Yeah.
Has she got kids?
Yes, Hazel's my goddaughter. She was 10 in December. So she was like quite late having her, and she's a single mum, and she's just like,
bless her, man.
I know. And when we're talking about Jane Goody and everything, it really brought us home because Rachel's like, her mum died of ovarian cancer and it was very, very quick, very, very quick. So and then her dad died of bowel cancer and she's on her own. She's a single mum and she's just like, she's got this adrenal cancer that came from her cervix that's just spread throughout her body, and she was never going to ask the question, but she had to ask the question because she needed to find out about her pension, and it's 12 to 24 months.
Sorry.
I know.
And there's nothing she could get any treatment.
No, the treatment, because it took 10 weeks for her to have the scan originally from the 20th of August. Yeah, the 20th of August last year to, it was 10 weeks after, it was like October or something. And then she finally had a surgery on the 29th of November. And by that point, it spread to her liver. The tumour was 21 centimetres. It took away her spleen, a gallbladder, her, all the non-vital organs, basically. And then they did a liver resection, and then she's just had this 3-month scan, which is 5 months, by the way. It was just like fucking shit show, the NHS, honestly. And she's got 3 new tumours in her liver. So yeah, she's terminal, and it's just absolutely awful. It's just
how many kids has she got?
She's got Hazel. She's like one child, Hazel.
And she wants to go to Menorca before she.
Yeah, they're going to go to Menorca, which is a place that she always wanted to go. But you know, the point I'm making is, it's like the whole like this. It started in the cervix and she was forgotten about and everything else. And it just spreads. And it's just, all of this could have been prevented, if she was dealt with. And there was this thing where, the scanner was broken and the appointment was cancelled. She had like 4 cancelled appointments before she even went to the first scan. Yeah, it's like awful. Absolutely awful and disgusting at the same time. That I don't want to be racist, but you know, she's a lady that's like worked from 16 years of age and paid all her taxes, and she's just been let down. Absolutely let down.
I think it's the system at the moment, as we know. 7.2 million people over the last few years have literally now joined a doctor's surgery from across the world. So it literally puts so much strain on our NHS system that it's very, very hard now to get an appointment. You wait it hours. And even when you go to the hospital, I took Talia to the hospital when she was, you know what I mean, when we lost the baby, and we was
You had all that shit, didn't you?
we sat in A&E for 11 hours.
Oh God.
11 hours. So
she was going through all that.
yeah,
Well, both
yeah,
of you
Stacey, it's horrible. So, and that's the stress that I've got. And what it's happening is here, guys, because they've opened the borders and it's here. This is like, and they're letting any Tom, Dick, and Harry into the country. Only the millions that are come across the borders. Only 20 or 10% or 20% work. 80% do not work. We are paying for their lives, and you know what I mean. And on top of that, the crime rate's gone through the roof. Okay, so it's not that. I think that there should be a priority where people who's been born and bred in the UK. If you're born here, then you should have a number 1 past first with the gas.
Well, I said,
it's
listen
costing lives.
Yeah, I said to the because I went with her to one of her appointments, and I said, can she just not be catapulted to the front of the queue? Because she's just like, she's paid all her taxes, she's done her national insurance, she was all up to date. And he was just like, oh, well, you know, it doesn't really work like that.
Costing lives.
And I was just like, but she's at the front of the queue. Please, like, tell me she's at the front of the queue. You know, like, she's, like, done all of the things that she's meant to do. Pay her taxes. She's done her national insurance. I mean, she was there. Her face during COVID was on the side of all the buses in the northeast.
Let me tell you a true story, right? And I'll tell you about our NHS system. And this is a true story. All right. My mother got taken into hospital with a mild heart attack. Mild. She was rushed in. They put her in there. She was in pain, and we went and seen my mum. All right. They said they're going to put her into an induced coma just to calm the pain a little bit, they said, because she was quite painful. So they agreed to put her into, she was awake, she was compos mentis. They put her to sleep. And then told her she'd probably be in there a couple of days. The latest she'd be out Friday. So I've been, I don't know if she's only in there for a few days. It's a mild heart attack. Everyone told me not to worry. So I went to Alton Towers in Staffordshire. My mother was in Birmingham at this hospital. And she wasn't being treated right. I got told after. When I went and seen it for myself, I'd seen it. They didn't really care. They'd literally lost emotions for human life. And I seen it with my own eyes. They just didn't care. And I thought, anyway, cut a long story short, she went in on the Monday. She was supposed to be coming out on the Wednesday. She deteriorated, septicemia. And the doctors turned around and basically put her on life support. And the doctors said to my brother, went out to him, well, do you think we should turn this off now? It only went on the Monday. She's supposed to come. She called septicemia. And my brother was like, what the fuck are you talking? My brother lost it. What the fuck? Are you crazy? My mum's coming out tomorrow. Yeah, it was Heartlands. It was Heartlands Hospital. Yeah, that's exactly what it was. It Heartlands by any chance? Yeah, it was Heartlands Hospital. How do you know? He said, my mum's coming home fucking Friday, he said. He said, yeah, what the fuck? Look, he went mad. And he went all right. He went over to my mum, and I swear to God, I weren't there. This is my brother, right? And I should sue the hospital, really, and the NHS. He went over to my mum's bed. He put some syringe inside the IV. She had, there and then, she had some kind of seizure and heart attack, and she died there and then. My brother wanted to kill the doctor. He wanted to kill him. He said, I don't know what they've done, but they'd done something to Mum, Ricky. And I was like, what? Talia knows all about this. I never went to the solicitors as of yet. It's too heartbreaking because everyone's been grieving. She's only been past 2 years. Buried her March 2023, March the 9th. And I treated her like shit, like a dog. Like an absolute dog. She was 61 years of age, 61.
61.
She went 61 years of age, and she went in there with a mild heart attack, and she died when she should have been out, and through septicemia that they caused. Do you understand what I'm saying? So when I tell you that our system is completely and utterly fucked, and we are dying because of how our government are treating us, it's disgusting.
Mm-hmm.
And if people don't vote in Nigel Farage, then you are fucking simple. Every person in this chat voting Nigel Farage. Vote him in because he, you know what I mean. Please. He's gonna save us so much money. He's gonna deport people, and he's gonna try and save our system. You need to vote Nigel Farage. Get rid of this Starmer. He's a bad news. He's racist towards white people, by the way, and not just that. He's racist towards any person who's born in the UK. Any person who's born, he only cares about overseas, and I think he's on the backhanders, to be honest with you. He don't care about any person, whether you're white, black, Asian. If you were born in Britain, he don't care about you. All he cares about is the overseas people.
I think that he's got backhanders. I had a big, massive conversation last week about this, and he's
Reform Britain.
Backhanders. Definitely get the backhanders. Just why is this? Why?
I've listened to him speak before he was even Prime Minister. I don't know what it is about it. I'm not saying it. He's got absolute hatred for his own skin. And I'm saying that why? Because he's the guy who let it agree to say that if you are white, right, and of a certain Christianity, right, then you're more likely to go to prison on your second strike for a long period of time than any other religious belief or right. I want him in prison. It was his agreement. No matter what, it was him who suggested that. He don't like his own people. If you're born in Britain, he doesn't like you, and I don't know why. He's off his rocker. He's mad. You need to bring in Nigel Farage to save our societies, to save our systems, because otherwise we are fucking doomed in the next few years.
Oh, Nigel Farage is the way forward. I actually voted for him this time. It's the first time I've ever voted.
See what I'm saying? Like back in the olden days when he had UKIP, I didn't really vote for him. I thought he was a bit of a racist. So I thought, I ain't going to vote for him. Do you know what I'm saying? Because I've got two mixed race daughters, so I'm not going to vote.
He was crazy and just an outsider.
I don't vote, but every person needs to vote for Nigel Farage this time. Yeah, every person 100%. Needs to get him in. He's not a bad man. He's out to save us. He wants to save our system.
It's not about kicking the people out or whatever, but they
spread the word.
Stop. They need to stop.
When you get a referendum, guys, spread it out. Tell your uncles, your cousins, your brothers. Get Nigel Farage in. Save our system. Because he will stop. He will get this reformed eventually, where people, you know what I mean, will get to front of the queue, especially with
reform
UK. We don't want to be waiting. We don't want to be seeing our mothers or our children or ourselves suffering from serious diseases that can be cured. That could be cured.
Not having any NHS
exactly,
help.
And we're all suffering because there's a million people before you who couldn't give a shit about you.
Well, this is an example of what I've just said to you. She was in a 6-bed bay, that. There was 8 of them. She was the only person that spoke English, and then one of them was jetting off to Germany the next day, private.
Yeah.
What the fuck's that all about?
Exactly.
I mean, come on.
Hang on, who's in the box? Someone's in the box. Angela C. Angela C. Oh, let's see, Angela C. It could be a troll. They're only last about 10 seconds if they are. Hello. Angela. Angela C. Angela C's gone. I think people do it by accident.
Yeah, it's very easy to click on the bottom button.
Hello, Jen. Jen can go as well. I've just let you in, Jen. Just let you in. You didn't speak. If you want to get back in quickly. But yeah, so there's my thoughts on that situation. I don't really talk politics because it get a little bit serious sometimes.
No.
But I think we've got no. Now you're telling me about your friend, what's happened to my mother, and just how our NHS system's fucked up because of the pressure that's on them. You need someone like Nigel Farage to quickly, try his coming his best to change it as fast as he can. How you doing, Jen?
Oh, hello.
Hello.
Oh, sorry, I literally was in my son's bedroom then.
It's all right. You okay?
Honestly, Rick, I feel so moved by your live tonight and your community as well. They've moved me on. Get your smear.
Yeah.
Get it done.
Please.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm frightened of. But also your mother's story. My dad died at 42 years old. And he
God bless
had
you. God bless you.
Yeah, I was 16 at the time. I'm 30 now.
Oh, God bless you. Sorry, yeah.
He
I know what you're
died
saying. It's mummy's boys, daddy's girls. So that must have been such. Yeah, I can't even think about what you've gone through because I'm going through it now, and it's after 2 years. So yeah, God bless you for that.
Yeah, it was awful. So my dad, and this is honestly, thank you, Rick, for putting this out there for this live to happen. My dad died because he had appendicitis. Right, and he was a man. He was like, oh, I'll just fight through the pain, and he eventually fainted, passed out, and he was taken to hospital, and we were just like, oh, what happened? Sorry, trigger warning, everybody. He passed away then from surgery because the poison, so it was septicemia.
Same as my mum.
Yeah, awful. And he was 42 and I was 16 at the time.
I think do you know what it is, Jen, with some people as well, and especially us men as well, especially the men being alpha males and how they are. Sometimes if we think we can fight these little niggles or pains, and we'll be okay. Sometimes I think we're a little bit scared of the doctors, and not just us, all of us males and females, we're scared of going to the doctors. But you've got to understand, guys, it's prevention. If you don't go now and get sorted for that little pain or that niggle, that your body and your mind know it's something more than what you think it is, then you're in serious trouble because the little scared moment that you're going to have just at the doctors to try and get treatment for that would end up being disastrous. And then you're going to leave beautiful people behind, your children, you know what I mean? So you've got to get checked, honestly. Even for appendicitis as well, you know what I mean? Because I know that is very dangerous. You've got to get checked. And like you said, when you do go to the hospitals, the septicemia for some reason, Jen's running rife at the moment, and it has been for many, many years.
I think it's because hospitals are rife with infection.
Yeah. I think any kind of niggle or pain, you've got to get checked out nowadays. You can't sit there. And like I said, the NHS system's absolutely, I've got to swear, I'm sorry, fucked at the moment. It is fucked. And this Reform UK by Nigel Farage, he will come in and try and make these obviously appointments for the doctors and hospital appointments, that they should be shortened down. Mass deportation, not to save the country billions of pounds. The economy's crashing in the UK because of that. The housing system's through the roof. We've never known so much waiting time. And not only that, have you seen the traffic? Traffic's mad, and it don't need to be like that. It's because our borders are open and we say, come in, claim off our system and destroy us in the process. It isn't about being cruel or nasty because we're a good society. We do help countries throughout the world, but there's no other countries in the world who open the borders like the UK do, and they're suffering because of us and our system. You know what I mean? We're going to work to pay for millions of people not to work and to absolutely destroy the system on the way down. And I don't give a blind shit about our system or who we are and how the suffering we are. They're not paying taxes. They're coming over here to help and work. They're coming over here to commit crimes. Our grape in the world is through the roof. Do you know that? The grape in this country at the moment is through the roof. They're talking about it in America. Oh, grape is way worse than the States. Do you understand that they populate us 10 to 1? It's through the roof because of the borders, and it's and that's what's happening. And just go and check the stats out there. I don't really talk on politics; it's very controversial, and I don't like to get into a discussion about it. But what I will say is that, Montreal, you need to get someone up reformed in, so we start saving money. We put down the traffic. We put down the time in the surgeries, waiting for doctors' appointments, waiting for hospital appointments, getting checked out for likes of cervical cancer and all these cancers. We need the system. We need to lighten the load on the NHS. And without the reforming the likes of Nigel Farage, it's only going to get worse. And that we will be fucked. And not just us, our kids will be fucked as well. They will be fucked. You know what I mean? So we have to do it now. And that's why you've got to vote for Nigel Farage.
We're compensating for, like, everyone that wants a bit of the NHS.
Exactly that. Exactly that.
I was a nurse,
Oh,
sorry,
sorry.
or am a nurse, sorry. I've left nursing now 3.5 years because I have a disabled child and I'm not working right now. But I am a nurse. And the NHS is very, very broken. I have
100%.
I've worked with 25 patients with 2 members of staff.
Wow.
And
Well, how did you even cope?
Yeah, like, I don't want to say too much, but like, we have to do certain things for certain patients, and then there's other patients that need certain things doing, and we just, well, for what I know is when I was last working 4 years ago, we can't cope. Can't.
And that's not your fault.
Yeah, let me just get rid of Sarah J. Sorry.
It's awful because as a nurse, you want to care, you want to give your best.
Yeah.
And you physically can't.
Well, you're a nurse, so you know the system, and if that was like that a few years ago, imagine what it's like now. Last year alone, 1 million people came into the UK. 1 million. So it's only and how many more since then? So it's
I can only say
the pressure's
half of my
unreal.
patients were foreigners, which I love dearly. All people are lovely to me. But half of my patients couldn't speak English. Which is fine, do you know what I mean? Which is completely fine. Everyone is human.
I think everybody agrees that we've got no problem with people coming into the UK. If they come in, they're allowed in, they come to work, they pay their taxes, do you know what I mean? And they add to our society, and they believe in the British system. But when they're coming in to commit crimes, to claim off our benefits and our NHS, right, and absolutely do nothing but cause chaos, they're the people we want going out of the country. That's the people that we want. The borders need to be closed. We're suffering massively because that's what Nigel Farage wants to do. And that's what the British people want. And every person who's born in the UK, that's what we want. We want our children and ourselves and our parents and our grandparents, right, to have the best treatment in the UK and to be prioritised to living in this country and paying your taxes. That's all we want. Yeah. We're not nasty people. We're not mean. We're not racist. We're not like that. We just want a fair society because you can't do it in America. You couldn't do it in the likes of China. You couldn't do it. Russia would never allow it. And Poland wouldn't allow it. All these other countries will not tolerate it. Their people come first. We are the bottom of the barrel. We are shit off the government's shoes. We are so low. And Nigel Farage, I believe, will come in and change. Thank you, Wayne. Will come in and change the society. He will change society. And that's what we want. We need someone like Nigel in. I care about my brothers. I care about my sister. I care about my daughters. I care about and your kids as well, and your families and your grandparents. I want the best for them. Because I'm telling you now, if we do not stop now and put it right and vote the likes of Reform UK, we are fucked. And I guarantee that we'll never get someone as strong as Nigel now to step in and change everything. Our kids will, and you're gonna shoot yourself in the foot if you don't bring Nigel in and Reform UK. I'm telling you now.
Thank you.
Nigel.
How you doing, Jen? Go on.
Could you just get Talia to say hi to me?
Oh, Talia's fast asleep. She's fast asleep. Yeah, she really, really is. I mean, she had a bit of a long day today. She's working. But listen, if you come back here Sunday, I'm having a day after. I'm taking her out for the day. We'll have to see.
Devastated.
What we have to see? What's it called? Back to the Future Theatre in London. So we're doing that tomorrow, and I'll be back on. I'll bring her in Sunday night, and you can say hello to her, Jen. All right?
Oh, lush. I love Talia.
No, Wayne. Is that my Wayne? It is my Wayne. He's a good egg, our Wayne.
Honestly.
Everyone give Wayne a follow, guys.
Can I just say to you, Rick, regardless of anything, we know the TikTok drama, blah, blah, blah. Don't worry about it. Honestly, you've got Talia.
Yeah. She's a good egg.
Doesn't matter.
She is a
the
good egg.
whole, all of that. Does it matter? No, it doesn't.
I know. It was painful back then. Talia's took a step back. She comes on now and then on my platform, says hello to you lot. She's got an agency, so for you guys who want to get part of TikTok, please click the link in my bio. I'll play the video, look, I'll do it all the end, and join the agency, her and her team. She's going to be a fantastic agent for you guys, fantastic manager. She's brilliant at it. Been in the media for years. And she's getting a lot of people join now. So please join the arc. It's going to be great. But listen, ladies, I'm going to jump off because I'm going to do a little 10 more minutes of the FYP. And please,
Good night,
obviously,
Rick.
I'll be back. So please stay in the chat, and I'll be back Sunday anyway for my other FYP show, right? So thank you for coming in, Jen, and God bless your father. And listen, please give
Thank you for having us up. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Please give you I'll say your prayers for your friend as well. Bang bang, right?
Say prayers for your mother as well, Rick.
Oh, God bless you both, right? Thank you.
Bye.
Take care. Bye bye. Do you know what, guys? I think sometimes we need to not do all this craziness of fights and arguments, and we need to come together, all us guys, especially you guys who support me every day. And like yourself, Poppy, and Bang Bang, and Jade, and Wayne, and Maggie, and all you other guys I speak to on a daily basis. You're here every day, so I know who you are. We need together come in and do some kind of awareness, at least once or twice a week, of certain situations, things that can be prevented, or things that need to create awareness, or even if somebody who needs a little help, and we think we can all come together and say, you know what, let's go over to their live, give them a little bit of support, and sign petitions, or maybe drop a few pound in the GoFundMe. I think that's what we need to do, because we can use this platform as well to do good as well as like chaos. You know what I mean? But my heart goes out to these people who've lost people for cancer. Please, ladies and gentlemen, get checked out for cervical cancer, testicle cancer. Thank you so much, Wayne. God bless you. Get checked out for these things, because you've got, you never know, and that extra day could be too late. All right. I want to carry on with the show now. I messaged you, Rick, on awareness, if that's of course you can, lady. Wayne, I love you to pieces. Thank you for the hand hearts, mate. You didn't need to, but thank you. Let's crack on with the FYP. Yeah. I had so much to bloody show, yeah. Really did. Oh, what's this? What's that? Oh, yeah. I'm a little bit stuck now. Right, I'm going to show. I did have a lot to show you, but let's quickly change the tune a little bit. This has been a good live. Thank you. I'm still going to. Oh, thank you, Jackie dear. Thank you. Anytime, Jen. Let's change it. For you guys who are a little bit younger than the likes of me and Wayne and Bernadette and Jen. Oh, Jenny's probably a little bit too young. And Jackie dear, right? Who remembers The Never-Ending Story? Because I fucking loved it as a kid. I really, really did. I still watch it now. But I seen this the other day and it just reminded me. Oh, God, listen. Remember Sebastian? absolutely loved it. I see this the other day. Memories have come back. Hello, Nazia. Thank you for the. I love it. I love it. This brings back them childhood memories. Do you know what I mean? I just seen that. I just thought it was so brilliant. I thought, God, I had to play it. Oh, what else are we going to watch? I'll watch this. Oh, yeah. Did anyone see Talia at the end? Back freaking Luna. Some of these videos have me absolute pieces. It really, really does. Hi guys, let's get back into. Obviously, yesterday I was talking about the one and only Danny G. So Danny G is about to fight. He's going to fight HS TikTok. I want it to happen. This guy is 44 years of age. He's been going across the internet for the last few years and telling everyone he's the hardest man around. Well, he's one of the hardest men around. When he dies, he's going to Valhalla. He beat 10 men up at once. Oh God, listen to him. Listen to him.
He's obviously docking the fire. You've got the fucking money, haven't you? Don't come all this to me and then let me down, because you will fucking piss me off. What are you ducking for, bro? If you've got the fucking money, put it in escrow, bro, before the fight. What are you ducking for? That's a fucking solicitor, that's a third party, bro. Scared, dude. What are you ducking for? Scared. Why are you scared of me? I'm a 44-year-old man, bro. What are you ducking for, son?
You know what, Janie?
You've got the money, right? Put it in a solicitor's escrow in Birmingham. Bro, why are you not going to do that? What do you mean? You've got the money, right? That's what all this was about, right? I've just heard your video, bro. What the fuck you on about? I ain't ducking, I want my money.
You never paid before.
Pay me the money, I'm quite happy to go in there and fucking...
Put it in an escrow. You can put it in an escrow and it don't get released till after the fight. Do it legally.
Smash you, son.
Hey guys, I'm up to this late to entertain you. Please get the heartbeats and the bracelets in if you don't mind. Be amazing. Thank you very much.
Do I look angry or do I look very excited? I'm a bit frustrated now because I've just heard your video, bro. I ain't ducking you. You have ripped people off, HS. Harrison, you have ripped people off, bro. You have not paid people when you are supposed to pay them.
I'm going to show you some videos.
Let you run off to Dubai with my money? No,
I showed you one yesterday. He had a fight on a dog.
I've not got dickhead written on my...
He said, listen, he said, I had a fight on a dog. I went downstairs. He said, I had the people. He said, and he tried to buy me. He said, so I booted it that hard. He said, the door broke in half. What he said, the door broke in half. I'll play the video. He said, yeah, he said, and then I went in the kitchen with the dog. I closed the door and he said, I got on my hands and knees. And he said, we had a fight. And he said, the dog was biting me. And he said, I was biting the dog. We were biting each other, he said. That's what he said. He said, I won. And this guy had done it yesterday on the live. He said that he had a fight on a dog and he sworn his kids' lives and everything, that he had a fight on a dog and he bit the dog.
Forehead, son. So fact of the matter is, yeah, put it in escrow. Solicitor, third party, from Birmingham.
Hey,
so
like, guys, can you help me so we can target the crabs or what? That'd be nice.
You've got the fucking money, haven't you?
So anyway, look, listen. This is him.
Elbows, short attacking, speedy movements is what is needed on the street. Elbows is what is needed on the street. There's none of this. Because with me, I'll just go elbows.
Big up, Jackie. Thank you for the heart.
Elbows is more important than anything. And then aggression. First, you need to get the reach its fast speed. The speed.
What the fuck's he doing? I know boxing. Look at this. Look at this.
First, you need to get the reach its fast speed. The speed. And then aggression. First, you need to get the reach its fast speed.
Listen, you look at my new videos, you dirty little thing. Don't come in here ever saying about, look at your new videos when I've got a girlfriend over there who's amazing. I've never looked at your nudie videos. I've never looked at nudie videos in my life. I'm a loyal boyfriend and loyal to the core. Slag. Anyway, sorry, guys.
The speed of the gods. Then, just to get the aggression of a titan. Yo, Danny G, do you take the piss?
Is on TikTok, eh?
Do you take the piss, or do you just put clips of me on?
It's on TikTok.
I'm going to ask you straight, bro. Right? Do you take the piss? This, and this, and this, and this is quick and savage. Do you know what I mean? The only reason I stopped and stood back was because I thought he wasn't knocked out. But he was, right? Because I was ready to hit him again, yeah? And always remember, your guard,
66.
Being defensive, being prepared for what's coming. I don't give a shit if you can't go what I would call Danny G insane. If you can't do that, if you can't turn on your berserker, elbows, and then he just dropped like a sack of shit. Hope you enjoyed the video, everyone.
You know, right, let's watch a few more of Danny G.
Right, HS. How are you, bro? You having a good day? Are you feeling frisky? Are you feeling like a biscuit? Bro, come on. Pay me before the fight, or put it in an escrow in Birmingham. So all you gotta do, Birmingham solicitors, put it in an escrow, bro. So it's secure. And then we can get it on. Like Donkey Kong, with his big fat hanging strong. We can get in there.
Oh, Donkey Kong and his big hanging frog. Are you trying to be some kind of rapper now? What's happening, Austin? How fast he is. Sting like a, what is it? Sting, move like a butterfly, sting like a bee.
Donkey Kong, with his big fat hanging
Hey guys,
strong.
if you're not following this account, please give it a follow. Don't forget your heart me's and your bracelets. Thank you very much.
We can get in there. We can have a little tussle. Just a little tussle, bro. Just a little one. Just a little tussle. Me and thee, in the ring, loving life, having a scrap. But the money's got to be there first, bro. You can't always trust a stranger. Do I know ya? Nah. Have I heard about you've ripped some people off?
He's obviously ducking the fire.
If I walk past what I conceive to be a group of lads that may want to do something, or a group of lads that may want to cause me harm, I don't walk past looking like this, mate. Nah, I'll show you. I'm walking past looking like this, yeah? And I'll look every one of them in the fucking eye. And if they look me back, I'll be like, what are you fucking looking at, you little prick? Well, you fucking want some? You fucking want some? And I'll tell you straight, you see that anger? You see that nasty anger? Yeah, right? Is enough to make most people pause. And if they don't pause, your next point of call is to bite the first one's face off. Now, I've told you this before. You don't fuck about. You sink her in and you rip it off. First part you get, you just rip. And then the rest of them will take a pause. And that's the kind of attitude. I emanate that, yeah? It comes out my pores. You can feel what's walking towards you as I walk towards you.
Why is this man still on the streets of the UK? Why is he not, he's not sectioned, right? Sectioned under the Mental Health Act. Why is he not in prison? Because he turns around and says this, when he's walking down the street, if he feels intimidated, right, and there's a group of lads, some 14-year-olds, and then he says, and they look at him the wrong way. Trev, look at him the wrong way. He takes some deep breaths, he gives them evil stares, and then says, what's your problem? And if they say they've got one, he puts his teeth into them, sinks it into them, and he says, what he does is rips the first part off of what he sank his teeth. I mean, Sammy Jail, can he? I'm surprised the man's not in prison. Do you reckon he's ever done that to anyone, to be fair? I'll go, yeah, I'll sink my... Listen.
That, yeah? It comes out my pores. You can feel what's walking towards you as I just rip. And then the first part you get, you just rip. Bite the first one's face off. Now, I've told you this before.
You bite the first one's face off, he said.
You don't fuck about. You sink her in and you rip it off. First part...
You sink your teeth into whatever part it is and you rip it off.
You get, you just rip. And then the rest of them will take a pause. And that's the kind of attitude. I emanate that, yeah? It comes out my pores. You can feel what's walking towards you as I walk towards you. You can feel it. From
you know, this geezer.
My brother had been telling everybody in that bar.
Listen to this story. Danny G, the hardest man on TikTok.
That I was huge. He'd been saying, wait till my brother gets here. Wait till my brother gets here. He's fucking massive. He's fucking massive. So I got there the first night, yeah. I'm sat there drinking. And the lads who worked there, the Tunisian lads, it was all in good jest, but it was the way it happened. They went, They sat next to me and they was just like nudging me. And they was going, you ain't that fucking big. Nudging me, you ain't that big. And I went, yeah, I'm trying to. They were doing it for about 20 minutes. And I went, you know something, you two? Yeah, if you carry on, you're going in that fucking pool, yeah, fully dressed. It was like, you won't do that. I was like, I fucking will. It was like, you won't do that. And I stood up, and as I stood up, they ran. You know what I mean? So they ran out the bar door, and the bar doors was full glass pane doors. They opened the doors and ran out. I ran through the glass. Straight through the fucking glass, bro. I threw them both in the pool, but then I come back to the bar, bro, and I was like, yo, bro, my fucking arms are killing me, bro. Let me have a look. I shit you not, bro. I had a piece of glass like that sticking out my wrist. It was deep as well, yeah. My brother's just gone, like that, yeah. Took me to the bar, vodka, all over my wrist, yeah. Said to the bar, yo, you got any needle and cotton? The bar geezer was like, I got a knitting needle. So I was like, fuck it, give me the knitting needle. My dad, that holiday though. My brother had been telling everybody,
oh, you know, no, come on now, like, I don't know, like, can you smell bullshit here? Can you, like, smell bullshit? Yeah, I was in the bar. What'd you do? Yeah, there was two geezers, and I said, yeah, if you carry on nudging me for 20 minutes they were doing it, 20 minutes, and I warned them, I said, I'll throw you both in the pool. Yeah, Rambo. Yeah, so they carried on, so what they did, they jumped up, they went flying through the door, I went straight through the window like a geezer, smashed the window and got them both, still chucked them both in the pool, even though he was supposed to have a big piece of glass sticking out of his wrist. You know what I mean? But he still got them both in the pool. Then I went back into the pub, my brother got a big load of vodka, chucks it all over the big gash, yeah? You know what I mean? And they ripped the glass out and they said, have you got a needle? He said, no, I've got a knitting needle. Knitting needles are about fucking 10 inches long, by the way. Yeah, and he stuck it in and sewed me back up. This geezer is the Billy Orchiter. He's Pinocchio reformed, man. From now on, I'm going to call him Twinkling Pinocchio. No, you know.
could I take on McGregor? It wouldn't be a fair fight between me and McGregor because McGregor's fight.
Would you take on Conor McGregor? Well, it wouldn't be a fair fight. People took on Conor McGregor has won about 4 different weight division titles. He's been training probably since the age of 13. Not only that, he's worth tens of millions for all the fights that he's won. Very dangerous, gruesome geezer. And just because somebody's a little bit smaller than you, it don't mean because they're smaller or way less that you're harder than what they are. But let's listen to what you said again about Conor McGregor.
Take on McGregor. It wouldn't be a fair fight between me and McGregor because McGregor's 5'8", 5'9". I'm 6 foot. The reach wouldn't be.
So because Conor McGregor's only 5'9" and he's 6 foot, the reach would be a few inches different. So you would get the advantage on a world champion, and you'd.
Because my bones are just going to be way thicker. Do you know what I'm saying? They are.
And because he's taller, his bones are going to be way thicker than Conor McGregor's. His bones are going to be way thicker. What planet does this man live on?
Yeah, my bones are going to be thicker. I'm much higher. I'm much taller. I'm heavier. I'm stronger. You know what I mean? So it's like, I don't know.
I know what you're saying about McGregor, what I'm talking about in a fight.
His skill could win out still. He's a very skillful fighter compared to me, obviously. He's UFC champion, so, you know what I mean? His skill could probably win out, but I'm just saying sheer size difference, you know what I mean? Yeah, I know listen, I'm not saying Conor's a skilled fighter. He's hard as fucking, he can fight. I'm not saying he can't fight. But I'm just saying it wouldn't be fair. It wouldn't be fair. Because, like, he's got jiu-jitsu training, but the power difference, like, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. That's like, if me and Conor was the same size, I would say I would lose. Yeah? If me and Conor was the same size, I would say I would lose. But with us not being the same size, I don't know. Could I take on McGregor? It wouldn't be a...
Shit out. Anyway, let's listen to what Aish. You know, anyway, listen. These two are supposed to be getting it on.
I'm starting training today. I'm outside right now in Amsterdam. You are slow as anything, mate. I'm going to find you out within round 1. You actually think that you can fight. You cannot fight, mate. Let's see what happens in a couple of months. I'm going to take your chin off. I'm starting training today. I'm outside right now in Amsterdam.
Yeah, let's go.
I've seen Danny G saying that he wouldn't scrap me because he's a Viking and he's had over 100 fights.
I will fucking kill you. It's that simple. Who the fuck are you putting it? I don't give a fuck. I just don't give a fuck. The battle of your fucking life.
I've seen Danny G saying that he wouldn't scrap me because he's a Viking and he's had a... I just
don't like the ending. Look at the ending.
The battle of your fucking life. I've seen...
Oh, whoever made that is absolute class. You are class. That was brilliant, man. G, man. I don't, man. The planet you live on, bro. The planet.
Could I take on McGregor? It wouldn't be a...
You don't live on the same planet as what I do. Honest to God, you don't live on the same planet as what I do. Oh, God. He's one absolute funny dude. Hang on. We've been sent a couple of videos before. Let's see. What's this? What's this? Oh. So I've been threatened tonight by Ems. Let's listen to what Ems says about the Rickster.
Mrs. What? Listen, Torian.
I know, Rickster. You live at number 5. Now, I'm not going to say the rest, but you live at number 5, Rickster. I know where you are now.
Oh my God.
Let me just say something straight, Ems, and I hope somebody records this year. The address that was put out there was from a gentleman who's touching 70, right, who's lost his wife and he's a grieving man. Grieving man. I live in Surrey, right, with my girlfriend, right. You have got an address in Birmingham. And God is my witness, by Almighty God, strike me dead now, and God can strike me dead now if I'm lying. If you ever in your fucking life on this planet Earth send anybody to that house to put an egg through the window or smash the window, I guarantee you it would probably be the last thing you ever fucking did, because I wouldn't have to do anything. But what you were doing, it's upsetting a load of horrible bastards who've got no morals, that don't believe in God. All they care about is earning big money, and they don't care about TikTok or social media, but they will want to know who did it, right? And then I would have to say where that came from, and you would be fucked. There's nowhere you'd be able to hide. You'd get Osmond warnings, you'd be fucked. So I dare you to do it. Do it, see what happens. And I'm not bothered, because you'll be fucked, and that's on my fucking daughter's lives. And I do not exaggerate, because it'd be out of my hands. Because you'd upset a lot of people. And it ain't just a couple, it's people who do not give a fuck about society, that don't give a fuck. Younger generation, young lads who don't care, who are ruthless. So you need to watch what you're fucking saying. All right, taking a notice of Evil Queen. Evil Queen hasn't anything happened because she's a fucking bloke. I mean, sorry, she's a transgender, whatever she is. You know what I mean? But you go around the house at your own fucking peril.
But don't dox. Come on.
No, I'm not. I'm just saying that he lives at a number 5. That could be anywhere in the world. That ain't doxing.
Ems, I'm going to do a massive exposure on you on next Wednesday of what you really are again. Not only just on Marcus, but I've got other stuff that I've come. I'm doing an exposure on you every single Wednesday. Every Wednesday, I've got loads of content coming next Wednesday and the Wednesday after. Pure content on you, Ems. I will not stop, because you're wrong, and I'm hoping that these people in general, which they are going to take all this to the police about what you've done to this old man, because it's what they've got. I'm just going to show what's out there. I'm going to continue to talk about you forever. You'll do nothing. You'll do fucking nothing. Nothing you can do about it. Not one thing. All right? That's all I'm saying. Fuck all. And I'll be absolutely ripping you a new one next Wednesday and proving yet again, not only you're cruel to people, but you're cruel to animals. And that will be done every Wednesday, guys, at 9 p.m. Every Wednesday. Till this wronging goes off the app and the story. You'll do fuck all.
That's just me saying and proving. I know where you are, Rickster.
But what do you plan on doing with that information?
Don't know.
Can I ask you, are you a bad...
the world's my oyster, isn't it? With that information.
Are you a bad gal?
I've got a lot of people that is wanting his address after what happened.
I like Rickster, man. Rickster's alright, man. He's not that bad. Is he a bad gal? Torian. Who? Ems? Yeah, Ems is a bad gal. Alright. Ems, what are you cooking? Because I know you're cooking something at this time. Bending up me.
Potatoes. That's why you can see the smoke, it's boiling.
I knew it. I just
Absolute fucking idiots, honest to God. What's happening, Izzy?
I have just been informed that someone has made an AI video of me being arrested. Don't believe fake news. All joking aside, guys, let's get to the bottom of it. It's time to come clean. So, the reason that I was arrested yesterday in Surrey is someone reported that I had an offensive weapon. But then,
what's happening down
found out it was actually attached to me. I don't know what happened. Turned round, there was a few hippos. One had half a trainer, the other one looked as if she ate all the other hippos. And basically what happened was there was two police officers. They took me in, we had a chat, I had a good nap, and then I got transported at 3 AM this morning, and some questions, and I'm out. Don't believe everything you read in TikTok, fake news. Big up the real ones. And if you want to join Elvis, links in the bio. Have a fantastic Friday, baby. And for the record, I'm probably going to make more money off this one video than you did in gifts, using my name for clout. More nonsense, more people chatting shit, nothing new there. Back to the game. See you tonight. I have just been informed that some...
And he's back on earning all the gifts, isn't he? He's back on earning all the gifts. What did she send me? What's this? Tagged in that. Just listen, you can't believe everything that you read on TikTok. You really, really can't. Listen, guys, before I go, I want to obviously play this video like I play every night. Talia's opened up the ARC agency for all you people who want to join an agency, who are with an agent, and you want to get rid of the agent because they're not doing enough for you. Then please jump across and join the ARC agency. The link is in this video. It's also in my bio. You need to come on board the ARC. It's going to be great. Talia's going to be holding events, doing stuff for people. And everyone just watch this.
Hello everybody. A little birdie might have told you that somebody has started an agency. Well, it's true. I've started an agency. I want to be uplifting creators. I want to be helping people grow their platforms, helping them develop their talents, not just on TikTok, but off TikTok as well. I want to do showcases, stage performances. I want to take people to red carpets. I really want to nurture talent. I think TikTok can sometimes be a toxic place, and I definitely don't think I've helped that sometimes. So now it's time to give back. If you want to be a part of our agency, it is called The Arc. I've got loads of experience in the media industry, and our other managers have loads of experience in TikTok. So we're always going to be there to help you grow, to be the biggest creator that you can be, and enjoy it as well. And not just on TikTok, off the app as
checking
well.
your nudes,
we're going to be
go
setting
away.
up studios. We're going to be helping you know what the right equipment for you is. One of the biggest gatekeepers on this app is the studio time and what mics to use and things like that. We're going to be there explaining everything from beginning to top.
Babe, it's illegal to pick flowers. No, don't, please. So, guys, obviously, Talia's opened up the ARC agency. She's done it with somebody really big. If you go to the video in Talia Dean, you click on the ARC agency there. When you go onto the ARC, underneath the bio, you've got hit the link, and then you can apply. So, for all you people who want an agent, then please, check it. It bloody work. So, just spinning around for. Yeah, there it is, the ARC agency. Please jump on board and join the team. And if you do, you might get a chance to speak to me sometimes. You know what I mean? You never know, wouldn't it be great to meet the Rickster one day? And the lady said, she's a bit of a fan, really. She went, Rickster. Yeah, anyway. Join the ARC agency, guys. Join the ARC agency.
learn how to reprogram your chakras to
One thing, the man that ow, someone book ow, it goes in a bit right here.
So, folks, see you Sunday at 9. That's all, folks.
And that's all, folks.
That's all, folks. See you Sunday.